Hello, we are live, folks. RV Davy is live. Hey, I thought I'd come in tonight because my friend mechanic and we went and retrieved a part this afternoon so we could do the fuel pump on my vehicle. So that is what we are into doing at the moment. But I thought I would come live before anything tonight, so I thought I'd become before you guys. So I'm sure there'll be some people notified, but doesn't matter. I don't even know what time it is. I don't think it's that late, really, but here we are. We come live. But hey, I'm getting ready. I'm trying to get this thing ready to go. I'm getting ready for a big trip up north. So to get to my, you know what I'm talking about. Got to get to my place in Flagstaff. So yeah, Flagstaff of Arizona. That's where we're going to head. I think we're going to head to Cottonwood first because I got some singing to do there. So I'm going to do some singing. Going to get back into the singing roots here for a little bit, and then take it from there, and then head up to Flag after I get to Cotton, because I got to get foot care there. So let's just see where I'm at in the next 2 months. Maybe this foot could be healed up. If this foot gets healed up, I'm gonna be ecstatic. So, but anyway, we don't. My wound is only the size of about that big, size of a quarter, which should close up pretty quickly. I'm keeping my sugar levels down, so. And I already had dinner tonight. I had dinner at KFC. So KFC once again. But actually, I haven't had KFC for a while. So, but anyway, here we are. We find ourselves here once again in YouTube land. You know, I was going to talk about some nomads tonight. Actually, I'll tell you one big nomad that I can talk about, and I really been checking this. Uninspirational nomad. What's going on, man? Hello, how's the heel? Heel's doing good. It's healing up. About the size of a quarter now. I'm just hopeful that maybe 2 months it could be healed up and filled in, 3 months, I think I hope by the time I have to go to Flagstaff, I'm hoping it should be all set and done and healed up. That's what I'm hoping for, but we will certainly see. But right now I've got my mechanic friend working on this thing. We got a fuel pump, and we're going to get that thing going. And we already got a fuel filter. We'll get that far, and we'll take it from there and see how it runs. And that'll lead us in the right direction after we do that. That's heavy-duty stuff, the fuel pump and the fuel filter. So after that, the only thing I can think U-Haul. But here's some camper vans coming in here to camp for tonight. Like I said, I'm hopeful to get out. I'm hopeful that I can get out of here. So, transmission's unstable due to weak network connection. What the heck? Do we have to start this thing all over again? I don't know. You guys, is it good? Is the connection good? Say yes if it's good. I want to make sure the connection's good here. If not, I'll restart it, and I'll try to click on to U-Haul's transmission across the way here. U-Haul has free Wi-Fi. And they got a guest admission too. But if it's good, looks okay now? Okay, all right. Just want to make sure. It's almost like a musician trying to check the sound system, make sure it's working right, everything's correct, and everything's on tune, Then everybody's, okay, we did a sound check. Okay, thumbs up. So, but anyway. Jasmine Star, what's going on, man? I thought I'd come in here. Yeah, you got a few people in here. That's fine. I didn't expect a crowd here, but it's all right though. It's okay. Can't complain too much. You know what I mean, man? Like the pasta and the sauce and the noodles and the meatballs. Yes, so we say. Let's see which nomads. Yeah, let me get back to that. The one Nomad that I'm really impressed with that I know that the other particular guy never covered was My Basic Journey. I want to do a shout out to My Basic Journey. It's a single lady, and she looks like she's about 30 to 35 years old, and she lives out of a minivan, and she travels all over the place, and she really does travel everywhere. She's been to Florida, she's been everywhere from Florida to Los Angeles to Cottonwood, Sedona, Superstition Mountains. She's really covered it all. Anyway, having an issue with a former friend of mine because he tried to pull some money out of my bank account, and I left a comment into his that he's going to have cops on his tail. That's all I got to say. I was just letting him know, don't ever try to pull money out of an account. Don't ever, especially with your name written all over it, or his name, I should say. But anyway, I want to get back to Basic Journey here. Yeah, she travels all over the place. She's got a little dog named Joey. Check it out. Yeah, sure. My Basic Journey. Check out that channel because she certainly has a tremendous channel. She works hard, and I think, to me, she's got one of the best channels out there that I've seen. She just covers it all. She does really good film directory. She does. Her editing skills are just great. She impressed me. I left a comment. She didn't say anything, but then again, I just it doesn't matter. I give her a shout out. I think she's got a lot of people. She's got like 30-something thousand people as her subscribe numbers. So she's done really well. She definitely makes her money on the road, no doubt about it. YouTube pays her. So with that amount of people, yeah, she makes money. Wish I made that kind of money. I wish I could make money, period, on YouTube. Unfortunately, I cannot. But maybe someday. We're working towards it. Yeah, I mean, I told him, I said, don't try to click on bank accounts that my friend that I went to high school with. Now, he's worth millions of dollars. So why is he clicking on for $500? Why does he do that? It just shocks me that he would do that. Unless it's not him, but I just let him know he's being investigated by the bank. So he clicked on the link, and he said he did too. So he admitted to that. Unless that wasn't him, but he'll have to answer to that. So I just let him know that, hey, it's getting close, man. They're gonna be talking to you. So anyway, that's the story. But yeah, My Basic Journey. I'm covering one Nomad tonight. I'm not going to show her pictures or her video because that would be wrong and improper, and YouTube would probably sock me for it. So, but I think the best way to cover Nomads is to look at their whole video and then talk about them without showing their pictures. And the best way is to mention their channel name and then have people go out to the channel, check it out. And I do a shout out to the channel, which I've done. My Basic Journey, you've got a shout out from my channel. So there you go. Well, he's wanting a reply, but I ain't going to give him a reply when I'm doing this. I'll get him later. But he's upset. Yeah, you should be upset when you try to get money out of a bank account. That's a federal offense. You don't do that. He should have called me directly. He should have called me. He should have called the bank. Should have called me and the bank before he even tried to do anything. Lori Teeling. But you can come in under this name. Yeah, you can come in under this name. I don't want to have Magical. I'd rather have you as Lori Teeling. And we'll do it that way. I just think it's the best way to do it. Davy Trabb, yeah. Yeah, I was in Lori, what's her name? Joni Portwood's channel today. She made top ramen. She also made she does some cool stuff. I gotta say, Joni Portwood's quite a talent. I gotta say. So and all my people are in here. Everybody that comes in here is good, you know, as far as I'm concerned. I have good people, and you know, it's funny because I shouldn't mention this person, and I won't. I shouldn't, because, you know, then the person can't rest in peace, you know. But he really had it out for my people, and I don't know why. I just don't know why. Joni has you blocked too, huh? I can't answer as to why that is. Buffering, huh? I should have clicked on U-Haul's guest, and I don't think I'd have this problem right now. Lori gets all the nomads mad. See, you know, she wants me to unblock. I can't do that. I'll leave her in here as what she is right now. You know, I don't want to, I don't want magical, that name, to be in here. But Lori, under Lori Teeling, can come in that way. That's what I'm going to say right now. So, let's see. Lori's life is good. Lori's life is good. So, Jasmine Star. How's the weather in Florida? I think it's been, 75, 76 here. And the lows are like, what? I think the lows are like 55, 58 degrees here in the Phoenix area. So, anyway, that's how the cookie crumbles here. Don't text and drive, man. No, I ain't texting and driving. I'm sitting here just still. I can't drive nowhere until we figure out what's. We're gonna do the fuel pump. First of all, we got to get the gas out of the tank. You know, that's the first thing you got to do. And then you go from there. So, you go from there. Let's see, what we got? 13 people in the house. We're not doing too bad tonight. Surprised. I saw SSW not blocked me. Not blocked. Let's see. Who's SSW? Street Life? Who is that? Ninny Jasmine. Katie Hoke. Yeah. So Katie Hoke is a married lady in her early 40s. Let's put it that way. So, anyway, she's doing pretty good herself. I'm doing all right tonight. You know, I got a little bit more energy than I have had in the last couple days. And took my heart medication. Took my blood pressure, my heart medication, checked my sugar, took my insulin. I'm doing pretty good. I feel good. When I do those things, I feel good and I do good. So I get energy when I do the right things to help my health, for sure. Keep those blood sugars down and my foot can then heal up the proper way. David, we require a full update on the RV fuel pump update, KFC sludge update. KFC, I had some tonight. I actually had a KFC chicken sandwich with fries, coleslaw, a side of coleslaw, and a side of mashed potatoes and gravy. So I've had that. So at least I did that. Let's see what else we got in here. Unfortunately, you know, Tasha Teeling has decided to stay out of this channel because I took her wrench away. You know, when you block, what? Oral Oli hasn't been in here. She's been blocked, I think. But, yeah, then again, I haven't seen Hank Hill in here in a while. I haven't seen Oral Oli in here in a while. So, yeah, I'm driving, only checking and texting at red lights. Yeah, okay. Jeffrey, what state are you in? Street, when is SSW coming up to go ice fishing? SSW, ice fishing. See, I'm not sure. I guess you could do ice fishing in Flagstaff, but there's really no good fishing in Flagstaff. There's been a report on the lakes around there, and the lakes aren't doing too good around there. But Williams, Arizona has a much better fishing tally than all the other places put together around. So yeah, Williams, Arizona is the place to go fishing. They got some beautiful looking lakes up in there. So I'd say I recommend Williams, Arizona. Shout out to Williams, Arizona. What's that lake called? I'm trying to think of the lake. Can't think of the name of the lake, but when I do, I'll give it to you. I will do an update on lakes in the Williams, Arizona, and I'll do update on lakes in the Flagstaff area. Flagstaff's got upper and lower Lake Mary, but the lower section doesn't have any water in it. So with all the snow melt, there should be some more water into the lakes. Doesn't mean there's going to be better fishing, though. But there is northern pike in upper Lake Mary for sure. Northern pike. Now, if you catch one of those fish, you better have a good glove that's teeth-proof, and you better have a hammer of some sort so hit the thing on the head, because you have to kill the fish before it bites you. Mary Lake is dry. Is it all dry completely? Bone dry? All of it? I thought there was some water in it. I thought it might be about 8 or 9 feet deep. But big boats go in there, you know. Yeah. Blue shop towels in the house, yeah. We got Phil Mickelson in the house. Tasha blocked Luther and the Wiz, I think. Now, why would she do that? Oral Oli has been unmanned. She is on UK time. UK time, really? Didn't know that. No way. Phil and I... Let's see. No way. Phil and I heard Bounder Rhodes, too. Bounder Rhodes, where's he at? What's he doing? What's he up to? I've got his telephone number. He doesn't answer his phone, so I don't know what's going on there. Tasha banned, not a single person. What she did is she timed people out. That's all she did, but, you know, I just said, hey, you know, it's partially my fault because I didn't tell her to not do that. And I didn't tell her to do it, so either way, I didn't tell her to or not to do it, so that's all I got to say for now. Let's see, another one that never blocked me. But, you know, let's see, only timed out. You know, but you piss the people off when you time somebody out, you piss them off. You know, it always pissed me off when I was timed out too. But most of the time I've been blocked and not timed out. Let's see, the list of blocked people is no longer than Santa's naughty list. Is long. Wait, the list of blocked people is longer than Santa's naughty list. Huh. Let's see. Street. You are too cute to block. Let's see. Nope, you were blocked too, Katie Hoke, huh? You were blocked. Who blocked you? Who was the soul that blocked you? I don't know. Let's see. Hi, Katie. How are you doing? I like to read everybody in here. Street Live, Lori Teeling, Charles Denal. Oh, there you are. I thought you passed on. No, we didn't pass on. Does it look like it? Now, I do need some antibiotics. Needs to be administered through a PICC line in my arm. But, you know, we're waiting on that so far. So I should have talked to my insurance about it. Because, you know, they have to improve the hookup to the arm. I have to go to a hospital, have that installed. And then from there I need to go 15 straight days in a place into a facility that could administer the antibiotics into my arm. Davey, did you check your PayPal yet? You know, I can't get into it for some strange reason. I'm gonna have to get with Straight Jacket. When I can get to his house, we're gonna get everything ironed out. Just not quite there yet. So I've always gotten along with everyone. We should show love in our little group. Yeah, I agree. We should be patient with one another and not be rough. Let's see. Be right back. I gotta go soft troll Rosie or she will miss me. Rosie, you mean Hosey, huh? Rosie, Hosey, whatever. I like Rosie, okay? I've never ripped on Rosie too bad, but she ripped on me. I'll never forget it, how she ripped on my channel. Telling me my channel was not adequate for YouTube, but it is. We can all say that. We can all admit to it, too. Let's see, here's somebody. David, did your friend hack your accounts, man? Well, you know, somebody did. I don't know who, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. But right now, when I get this vehicle running and operating, I will go to the bank and we're going to figure it out. We're going to find out what went. Because, hey, I lost my card for like 7 days. More like 8, because it wasn't until the 8th day that I can actually. So 8 days, I was just had to go to a bank, get some cash out so I can survive, which I don't like to do. I don't like to, go that route. Let's see, how much do I, let's see, and would I do that, Charles? I put money in there. Well, I'll look at what you put in there. I haven't been able to get into the account. So that's something I'm going to try to work on with Straight Jacket so we can figure that out. Because if I put my right listing in here, I click on it, it should take me to my account, but it does not. So let's see, Hosey doesn't like this channel. Let's see, what did she, let's see, Hosey, let's see something here. Hosey doesn't like this channel because we are a good Christian channel. I can't make somebody like the channel. So Hosey can do what she wants, and Hosey does do what she wants. But I'm the one that actually came up with that name, Hosey. I came up with the name when I was talking at Elvis Travels. I mentioned Hosey, and that's where, and then Elvis Travels would use the name Hosey all the time. And that got to what? The vlogger Puppet. So then he started calling her Hosey. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there you go. Maricopa County Police Department, body of a missing Phoenix something. There's a body that's been found. There's a lot of murders going on in Phoenix. Phoenix is one of the worst places. You can get shot on the street if you're just parked somewhere. You just get shot, picked off, just like that. Phoenix is a dangerous city, I will say that. But you don't go into the hoodie places because you're asking for trouble. So, which I don't do. I stay away from those places. You don't want to park your RV in places you might get, be in the way of a bullet, passing through, That's something you don't want. I had hot Rosie on my mug today laughing online. You're back. So what's Hosey got to say? I could go into Hosey's channel under a different name. And I got to make some new accounts. Because I had a lot of Camo Dave accounts. And he's no longer with us. So I have to move on to some different channels now. So that's one thing I got to do. Welcome back, Street. There were 2 other New Hampshire people in there. New Hampshire people. There's some. The East Coast is a beautiful place. It's just unfortunate, I'm always in the West Coast because that's where I'm from. And I stay here because I don't trust. I just don't have trust in. People they gamble with traveling, and sometimes they realize that. I tell you, one nomad. Let me mention another nomad here. I was trying to think of her name right now. Is what is her name? I'm trying to think of her name right now. She has a shuttle bus. I'm trying to think. Janice Lala, you probably know who she is. She has a blue shuttle bus. She's called something Babe. Shuttle Babe. She's called Shuttle Babe. Anyway, let's talk about Shuttle Babe. Shuttle Babe's videos are great. She's another good nomad. She does a great job. She's great edit. She does great edit. She has great editing skills. She does great videos. She's a great nomad. I'm not so sure how much nomading she's doing right now. I'm not sure because I haven't seen much coming from her. So, but then again, I'm just telling you, when she does, they're usually pretty good. Let's see, 158 watching is dead. Let's see, so it's got to be, where Janice Lala is. I think she's in, I believe, Connecticut. So it's pretty cold up there. Lots of snow on the ground, yeah. Lots of people leaving Cracker Barrel right now. So, yeah, Beach Cricket. Yeah, she's... Beach Cricket. Not Shuttle Babe. It's Beach Cricket. Yeah, there we go. She's stationary now in Texas. Yeah, see? Yeah, she's a great nomad, you know, or was. Now she's trying to sit still now, so which is good. It's what I do too, because hey, I got Ray Ray in here. Ray Ray, Deborah Joy gave me. Stay away from that one. Really, really, she's an older lady too, but I covered her a lot. I cover a lot on this channel. I just haven't done it in a while. If I could drive around the streets, I'd cover her more. You know, because she's kind of funny. I covered her way back in the day. Actually, some of my most views come from covering her. Actually, people really enjoy when I kind of like do a still version of the vlogger puppets on Deborah Joy. Kind of like a little bit, yeah. But I want to get back into singing again. But I can't do that till I can get to a karaoke club like up in Cottonwood. There, I mean, if I go up in there, people are gonna remember and they're gonna know who I am. You know, I pop in there whenever. You know, it's just they never know. I told them, I said, they know. They ask me all the time. They used to ask me when I was playing bingo there. They go, "Hey, RV, are you coming back? When are you gonna come back?" I said, "You don't come back enough." You know, I said, "Well, I'm gonna work on that." They said, Give me a chance." You know, just every time or every season where it starts to get warm, I will end up there. See, Judith Oxnard, when are you going to the facility? That's all I'm looking forward to. When, let's see, since you refuse to cook, you know, I end up, you know, I'm eating out a lot, you know, just because I don't, that way I'm not making a lot of trash, you know. I'm trying to, since I can't move where I'm at, from where I'm at, that's just what I do. So, but I'll get back to things. I'll get back on the right track. But it's just I'm not there quite there yet. Let's see what Janice Lala says. She had to get a new transmission and needed money, so she got a job. Okay, all right, she got a job. So there we go. Beach Cricket had to get a job, and she needed to get, you know, pay off what she owed off the transmission. So then she probably had to get herself into a home too, a solid place to live. So in other words, she's not out at the RTR. She's not out there with all the nomads like she normally would be. You know, she's doing her own thing in Texas, deep in the heart of Texas. Yeah. What's the story on the black tank? It's full, or just about full. Almost, not quite, but it's almost there. But anyway, I can't find anybody to pump it out. I just have to get this thing running to get to a dump station so I can empty it. So that's the story. That's a scoop there. Lori, let's see, laughing on the street. Let's see, street. Not sure I would do if it's our smiling. Let's see, how bad does it? No, it don't smell at all. No, not at all. Street life has a. Let's see. You know, there's nothing bad. There's nothing that's. Hey, I got chemicals in it, so no, it's fine. You can't smell a thing. So, can I get an update on the RV and how it's running? It's not running right now, but it will when the gas pump, the fuel pump gets in. So when the fuel pump's in, then we'll be able to get the thing running. So that's the scoop right now. Let's see, you could just pull the black tank valve. No, I don't do that here at Cracker Barrel. No, I would never do that. Never. Not if you want to come back here again. So, she's living in the shuttle bus at her job. Oh, okay. That's good. So that's good news. That's a good update. I don't see much of her on YouTube. That's why, you know, I don't know. So I'm trying to cover, you know, what's going on with let me see here. Hold on. We got, well, who else we got? The Tracy family TV. We got the Tracy Familia. Hold on, Tracy. I gotta read this. I gotta get this right. I gotta acknowledge people here. Hold on a second here. The Tracy Familia TV. Hi, host. Yeah, well, hi to you, man. Good to see you here. Good to see some new people in here. I'm glad you're subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much for coming in. I did go on to, I went on to, trying to think of the channel. James Gipe. I went on the Gipe's channel just the other day, actually. And the Grow channel. And I grew probably, I don't know, I grew about, what? I'm going to say 12 people being in there. So that's pretty good. Each time I go in there, I grow about 10 or 12 each time. But it's just, I gotta get in there. I just got to spend more time there. That's the only way I could grow the channel, unless word of mouth spreads this further deeper into the subscription category, But right now, we're just growing a little bit at a time. But if I go into Gipe's, then things happen. He drops your channel name, and then people subscribe, and that's how you do it, man. If you go into Gipe's, you're looking to grow your channel. Your channel's small. For instance, here's a channel. I checked out a guy that comes in here. Let's do a channel. Let's do a thing on him. On Ken's. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying to think here. I gotta get these. I'm just as bad as the other guy that used to try to name these channels. Hold on, he's not in here tonight, but it's called Ken's Travels. Basically, Ken's Travels. I could go that far. Let's see. Who's another channel? Let's see. I'm trying to see here what's going on. Did you ever hear from Dallas County Scratcher? No, that's a channel I haven't heard from, and that's a channel that helped this channel. I don't know what happened to him. Hank Hill, another. Bounder Roads, another one I haven't heard from in a long time. So, but yeah, Ken's Travels. I want to do a shout out for his channel too, and he's only got like 88 subscribers. He picked up one with me. I subscribed to him, and he's got a great channel. I will say that, and a shout out goes to Ken's Travels. So Ken, I'm not saying it all. I'm not using the whole term, but basically it's Ken's Travels. So, but I will come up with the name. We got the Wiz in here. Hey Davey, is it safe from Tasha? Yeah, it's safe. No, she's not gonna be doing any harm to this channel. No, of course not. We got say hi to Joni Portwood, Street Life, Katie Hoke, Lori Teeling. Let's see, please, Wiz, good to see you. You aren't. Yeah, the Wiz is always welcome in here. He's a good channel. He's a former guy that used to support Camo Dave channel. He's another Camo Dave person. So we do have a couple people from Camo Dave's that comes in here, including myself, until I got blocked out of there. Ken's Backroads Travels, yeah. So we gotta say a shout out goes to Ken's Backroad Travels, yeah. If you guys could subscribe to him, help his channel, let's all do it. I went into his channel. I made sure I subscribed, and I made sure that for one thing that I was going to mention his channel in here, and get everybody that possibly can to subscribe to Ken's Backroad Travels, yeah. So we all get subscribed to him and get him more subscribers. I got to tell Ken Backroad Travels to go to James Gipe and just go in there a lot, and as much as you can. Hang out. You have your channel name dropped, and you'll see that your channel starts growing rapidly. That's one thing I could say. So yeah, I just wanted to cover some Nomads. There's some I don't really care to cover. I covered Dave's RV Life too. He's another channel that does a good job, with his channel. He's got a dog too. He travels in a Class A motorhome. He lives on the East Coast, but right now he's traveling with some of the tribe members because he is a tribe member. So he just doesn't respond when I say any good things about his channel. That's all. He was in Phoenix. I gave him some heads up on where he could camp for free and very scenic. Because he was saying that Phoenix is not a very scenic town. And I said, you're wrong. I said if you go north about 45 miles, you'll find that Phoenix is very scenic. A lot of good channels, a lot of good places to camp for free at a lake, especially, you could look up Horseshoe Dam. There we go, Ken's Backroad Travels. He's in here. So I just gave you a shout out, Ken. You got a shout out. Told people to subscribe to your channel. So hey, and then in Ken's Backroad Travels, go to James Gipe channel and go in there and help your channel gain some more subscribers. That'll help you out quite a bit. And of course, you come in here. I appreciate you coming in here and helping this channel out. I appreciate you supporting this channel too. That's one thing I could say. So yeah, we all say hi to Ken. Ken's got a great channel, folks. I think I've found that out. He does good video work and camping stuff. It's good. It's good stuff. And he deserves to be covered. Of course, we can't on YouTube. We can't show pictures, and we can't do videos of the channel. It's against YouTube principles and laws and regulations. So Phil and I have been. You and Phil been working in Vegas, huh? So you guys got a place to park in Vegas? I was looking for a place to park when I was in Vegas. I was in Vegas for a day and a half. I got to, what's that damn place? Can't even think of it. Where they got the tie rope that comes down. Shoot, I'm blank. I was camping between some trucks. Berg's is afraid of panels. I don't think I could do it. I'm not sure if I could do a panel in here. If I had a list that I could pull people up, I certainly would. But I'm not sure if this platform will do a panel. But StreamYards does. But I haven't been able to get StreamYards to work for this channel, Phil, you know the whiz. I love when my friends come together. Well, it's good to have everybody come hang out here. We got a channel called Botter in here, which I've not seen Botter before. So, anyway, welcome to the channel, Botter. Appreciate you coming in. Glad to join the troops here. We're sitting at, what did I have here? Like 20, I think at the most I had in here tonight was 25 people. I got 21 right now. We're not doing half bad tonight, so. Yeah, I should go. You got to go, Janice? Okay, well, you have a good night. And I appreciate you coming in, and we'll catch you next time. So you have a good, sweet dreams, and the good Lord will protect you tonight. Phil and I went to high school in Kingman. Okay. Kingman, all right. Small town. It's a lot bigger than it used to be. I've been to Kingman, I don't know, not that many times, but I remember going to Vegas for New Year's Eve on a Greyhound bus and picking some people up that weren't so nice at Kingman. I could say that, so, but it's okay. We still made it to Vegas. It wasn't bad, so. Let's see, bye, Janice. Everybody's saying goodbye. Let's see, Video Games Lover 58. Peace on, man. Yeah, welcome to the channel, Video Game Lover 58. Appreciate you coming in here. Thanks for helping the channel out. Sorry about the cold, Ken. It snowed a bit up here again. So it snowed again, huh? By the bar that everybody knows your name. What's that bar called? Does it really exist, that bar that we're thinking about? The bar that everybody knows your name? Let's see, what was that called? That was called Cheers Bar. Is there really a Cheers Bar in Boston? Boston Tea Party. Stripper, woo, I got my dollars out now. Let's see, what we got? Let's see, Wiz owns a construction company in Vegas. He's a workaholic. Oh, I didn't know. He's a construction worker. That's cool. I bet you'd have a place for my RV to park, wouldn't he? I bet you if I came up to Vegas, I'd have a place to park. Now, that'd be cool if I could do that, But it's tough in Vegas. It's a tough place to find a place to park around there, especially an RV. You know, it used to be easy. It's not so easy anymore. So they don't make life simple these days. That's for sure. Let's see. Ken's back road travels. Wiz must have tons of construction, lots to park in. Yeah, if I just got to find out a place I could park where it'd be simple and easy, you know. And I could stay for about a week or so, you know. Be nice if I could stay in Vegas for like 2 weeks, you know. There's a place called, what's it called? God, it's right by the Tropicana. It's right off of Flamingo and God, I'm trying to come up the street. Wiz would know this. It's where Tupac was killed. Tupac was killed there. It's right on the corner. Lori Davy is out of the loop. Who's out of the loop? Just follow the yellow brick road. The Metro cops are tough on RVs. Yes, they are. That is one thing I did notice. I stayed behind the what do you call that big tall thing that looks like a UFO? What's that place called? The Wiz, you know it. That's right. You're almost getting to you're right by. You're not that far from the what do you call that damn place? You know what I'm talking about? The guys that sell stuff. You know, people come in there and they try to make a bunch of money off their old stuff, you know, new stuff, whatever. Stuff that's historic, you know, historical. Davey is out of the loop, huh? I guess, Potter, did you see the sketch that the buff carrot did for you? I love the one with the smoke. So I'm out of the loop, huh? It's okay. I don't need to be in any kind of big loop, you know. Dave, I need prayers. I'm having a small procedure tomorrow. I gotta get up at 5 a.m. IDK. Yeah. I gotta go to my doctor appointment tomorrow too for my foot. So I gotta get there. I gotta leave about 1:30 to get there. So I got a little bit of a drive. Not that bad though. See you tomorrow, Davey. Lori hijacked your chat and I can't stand her. Let's see you tomorrow, Lori. Hijacked your chat and I can't stand her. I don't know who that person is. Who's that person, Jeffrey? I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh no, Katie, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, we got prayers going out to Katie Hoke. She's got a small procedure tomorrow. So in the name of the Lord, in the name of Jesus, we pray that Katie Hoke has successful surgery with no complications and everything goes well, which we know it will, with the Lord's healing and the Lord's prayer. In Jesus' name, we say amen in our channel to Katie Hoke. So Katie Hoke's covered for tomorrow for her small procedure. So she should be just fine. And I'm sure we'll find that out. So you don't know who Lori is. Get your head checked. Oh, me? All right. Thank you, Katie. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate you coming in tonight. Appreciate everybody coming in tonight. So prayers for Katie. Yes. Everybody prays for Katie. She's got a procedure going on tomorrow. So, yeah. So there we go. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to, come in tonight, but I made it here. So I got the energy, so why not, Been tired lately, so it's been drugged down a little bit. Quaker Oats, Harvey Davy is a slasher. No, I'm not a slasher. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy that prays for people and tries to do my darndest to build my channel. That's what I do. I work hard. I put a big effort in to grow this channel the best way I know how and stay fit to do so. Yeah. If I don't say so myself. Yeah. This is a great channel. I appreciate everybody thinking. I'm saying it's a great channel. I work hard at it. I've been around a while, and I think I've been here for what, going on 5 years. And I did a channel called DMS 1962-65. You guys want to check out that one? You can go check it out over there, where I'm playing guitar and singing a little bit. Song and a half, and we're fishing at the lake. We're at Lake Mead in the Las Vegas area. It was a cool time. It was a good time. It was 2015 when that occurred, so just wanted to bring that up. Yeah, I had some camping stuff in there. Kind of show you when I wasn't. Who's this? Oh, they're having some words. Oh, I got some words going on here. Two cars having some words at each other. Some male and a female going at it. So, yeah, how about that? Let's see. Overrated Honda generator. Yes.
Yeah, run and get some jack oil. It seems like my jacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll be right back.
I'm just running my channel here.
All right.
Killing some time.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay, catch you. Let's see, I should be fine. Thanks. You'll be fine, man. Country Club Chat. Yeah, that's what we are. We're country club stuff here, you know. Joni Portwood, the good classical person that does a lot of cooking. And, yeah, she comes up with some good stuff. I mean, I appreciate Joni Portwood's cooking, for sure. And we appreciate her being here tonight. Yeah. You know, sometimes I don't always have energy to be on YouTube all the time, but I try. I do my darndest sometimes to do some things. You know, let's see. Keep your bear spray. We're pretty good. We're in good shape here. I can't say I'm in bad shape. I got no issues with anything or anybody where I'm at. Everything's been cool here. Yeah, I want to be able to get to the other side of town. I've been dying to get to the other side of town because it's closer to my doctor's appointments, and then I could drive to my own doctor's appointments, and I just feel good about that. So, but yeah, if I get to the other side of town, I'll be jumping jacks. I tell you, I'll be doing jumping jacks for sure because. Yeah, there's a Walmart over there. I don't know how or if they're still allowing people to camp over there, but I think they probably most likely do because I've seen people camping there for like 2 years in a row. So it appears to me like you could still camp over there. I like the fact that I could go back and forth. There's like 3 places I have that I can go in the Phoenix area. If I want to go north, I can stay camped for a while, but the problem is I'm just so far out of it, you know, with people, gas stations, everything is far away. It's just too far. So I like to be within close town range because that way I can get to my doctor's appointments, you know, for my foot. I'm working hard at this foot, and so I need to get this thing healed up quick. So by the time I get to northern Arizona, I don't want to have to be working on this foot. I want to have it so that I can get a wheelchair on the back and I can go do more things, you know, whether it's in whatever or it's in Flagstaff, anywhere around Flagstaff, go to a lake, go fishing, you know. Be great to get some fishing video, you know. I don't see too many YouTubers doing that, you know. Overrated Honda generator. Your foot will. Yes, it will. Of course, it's gonna. It's only down to this much more to heal up. The size of a quarter. Of course, it's healing. It's been healing. Every time I go in there, it heals more and more and more. Tucson is a great place. Right now, the tribe members are down there, so I don't think they'd like to see me down there. I guess they're going to Bisbee, Tombstones. I don't want to be where they're going to be. So one day I'll get down there, and just not this season, but let me get this thing running right, and maybe I might consider it. I thought you said your doctor said your foot was not dipping well on your last. Yeah, because I hadn't gone in there in like a week and a half, so I kind of went off schedule a little bit. But That's the only reason, because, you know, I had a lot of drainage off the foot. So I think Chris is back. So okay, Chris is back working on the vehicle, trying to get me out of here, man. Yeah, the other guy failed on me. So, but anyway, I kind of figured that was going to happen. He didn't really know what he was doing. That's the problem. You smell a Tasha, huh? Who is Tasha? Who? I wonder who Tasha is. Tasha's not blocked in here, so she can come in as she is, you know. She can come in here. Nobody's stopping her. Agreed, Katie. Good sense of... I don't think... What? So we're saying that we think Tasha could be... Oh, the Honda channel. Oh, okay. See, notice you visited Deer Valley I-17, where I used to hang out. Yeah, I'm around the about the Deer Valley I-17. Yeah, that's about where I'm at. It's a good area. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's not bad compared to a lot of places in the Phoenix area. Phoenix has really become kind of a rough town, man. It comes with the ropes when, you know, this town, Phoenix, Arizona, is becoming a junior Los Angeles. It's been turning into that little by little by little. But it's almost there. We got the freeways all around and starting to look that way, you know. Do we really want to become the next LA? I don't, but that's one of the reasons I crisscrossed out of here and went up to northern Arizona. But I'm down here for the winter, so we're trying to make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What else we got? Chris is back on the job. Yes, certainly is back on the job. Let's see. Honda pulled out of sponsoring the big tent. Honda pulled out? Let's see. It's Progressive Insurance now. You know what? Blue Eddy is sponsoring the RTR this year. Blue Eddy. So in case you guys are interested, Blue Eddy. I have 2 Blue Eddy products in here, and both of them serve their purpose very well. I ran my refrigerator off of it the previous night when I tried to charge it up too much. I drained my power, and then my power went down to 10 point something. So I didn't have enough power. I need to be at least like 11.5. Let's see. I need to be about 11.5 to keep the refrigerator running 100%. So that's what the Blue Eddy's for. It's just for that reason. So, and it runs a TV set, but I'm not going to run the TV set for now. Blue Eddy are they're super expensive. They're about as much as See, Kurt Houston is sending me messages. He's a former elementary, high school person that I used to be friends with. Yeah. Let's see. It's actually Blue Eddy and Jackery are about the same price, but the Blue Eddies last twice as much. They last twice as long. Is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Blue Eddies. This Blue Eddy's been great. You know, I didn't pay a whole lot for it. I got a better deal. I got in when they were first advertising these things. There was a campaign going on, and that's where you buy. That's when to buy these products, because then you get them for a better price. So I got 6 outlets. Hey, I could even take it, send it back to Blue Eddy, and they'll actually put an RV plug in it for me, 3-prong. But the thing is, you don't really need to do that, because all you have to do is get a 110 to a 3-prong. In other words, 110 that plugs into the 110. On the other side of the plug is a RV plug-in, 30 amp. So you plug that in, and then you got your 30 amp. And then you run your cable from underneath your RV and run it through your window, or drill a hole somewhere underneath and cut the end of it off, and then reattach your end, put the end of it on, and then plug it into the power station. And then now you got power. That thing will run everything in your RV except for the air conditioner. So, but it could run. Let's say you got a small air conditioner. You know, it doesn't take much to start for startup. You could buy one of those, like a window unit type thing, and put it in the back, and you could run that for your AC, and that would work quite well. And the Blue Eddy will do that. Will power that thing up and run that. So, if you need, air conditioning for a couple hours, it'll do the job for you. That's all I'm saying. So, but let's see what's an I-17. I-17. Let's see. Botter is Interstate 17 is the freeway next to is a freeway in Phoenix. It takes you up to Flagstaff. It takes you up to Prescott. It takes you up to Cottonwood, Verde Valley, and of course Flagstaff. Oh, Sedona, I forgot. Sedona is the other place. Cottonwood, Clarkdale, Cornville, Jerome, all those places. So, actually Cornville, Cottonwood, Sedona, Jerome, Clarkdale are all within 15 miles of each other. So, and you got Old Town Cottonwood too, which is cool. You can go wine taste down over in there, and you go up into Jerome. You can go to Maynard Keenan's place. He sells wine. He practically owns that town, Jerome. Maynard Keenan. I think you guys all know who he is. I don't think anybody doesn't. I don't think there's a person doesn't know who Maynard Keenan is. Does anybody not know who he is? Let's see. Let me do a little shout out for Maynard Keenan. I'd like to have him in here. 17 runs from Flagstaff to. Actually, 17 goes up to 40, and then if you cut over to Interstate 40, then it'll take you to New Mexico. Actually. Take you up to Albuquerque, take you up to Belen, New Mexico. Take you up in that area where Bound to Roads is, So I don't know who Maynard Keenan is the lead singer for Tool. If you ever heard of the band called Tool, they're on tour right now. So yeah, they're coming to Phoenix. I think they're not playing anywhere in northern Arizona. There's no place for them to play. They need a big place, to accommodate a lot of people because they attract a lot of people. Yeah, Tool. Yeah, so if you know who the band Tool is, then that's Maynard Keenan is the songwriter. Everything he does, everything there's not a thing he doesn't do. Yeah, Pucifer, Tool, Perfect Circle. Yeah, all that. He's very good. He does the kind of music he does is called industrial music. It's basically classified as industrial. So, but it's good. I always liked. I remember when Tool first came out. Everybody was kind of up in the air about the band. It was kind of a different kind of thing. Different kind of band, different kind of sound, just different everything. They're unique in every simple way. They're their own style, and he sings a unique way, and so therefore he's pretty original. If I don't say so myself, But yeah, I like the band. The band's good. I met Maynard Keenan a couple times. I was up in Jerome. I bought a bottle of wine from him. So yeah, and this wine has been aged by 10 years, and now it's been almost 4 years has gone by. So it's like it'll be 15 years, and I'll open that bottle of wine. After about 15 years of aging, I'll have that wine open. So next New Year's Eve, I'm going to drink that bottle of wine all by myself. That's what I'm going to do, because I should do it, Judith by Perfect Circle is a cool tune, yeah. Judith? Yeah, Perfect Circle, Tool, it's all good. It's... the music's all written by Maynard Keenan. You know what other band he did was Green Jelly. Or Green Jello, and he had to change the name to Green Jelly. And then he had a song called Three Pigs. And I sang that song, Three Pigs. I do it occasionally when I do karaoke. I'll sing Three Pigs. It's a pretty cool song. So, it's one of those rare songs that Maynard Keenan was involved with and wrote, So, So Green Jelly was his band project. That's another one. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people don't know that, you know. So in case you guys didn't know, you know now. Green Jelly was Maynard Keenan's project, you know. So shout out goes to Maynard Keenan, you know. See we can cover him too. You know, we can cover rock bands as well. Why not? Why shouldn't we? Why can't we? You know, why not? That's what I say. And see, WTF with these bands names. So it's like, you know, bands are kind of like sports, you know. I pissed off a former friend tonight, but I don't really care. He's a Christian. I'm a Christian too. But Christians criticize one another. You know, when somebody tries to pull money out of your bank account, that's a no bueno, man. You always call the person first. Always call the bank or at least call the person that you're trying to yank the money out, because he stopped my bank account for like 7 days. I said, the dude really hurt me bad, because financially, when you can't get money out of the bank, that's a no bueno, man. No bueno. You know, especially when you're trying to dump your tank, you're trying to get this vehicle fixed. Yeah, it's a no bueno for sure. So yeah, it's one of those things, you know. Wonder if she has shingles on her butt now. Okay. What a bad place to have shingles on your freaking rear end. That ain't such a good thing, Scott. Well, he was, but he's not so much anymore. So, no, he's not now. He kind of was, but he really wasn't. But we'll let it go for now, because there's not really anything. There's not anything wrong going on here. So things are cool at the moment. So except for that one thing with the money being pulled out of the account. That's where it's gone out of bounds. So and he occasionally could come into my channel. He could check out what I say on here. And when he came on here with the text, you know, if I go into text, and I shut my broadcast down, so until I fix what's going on with the phone, and then that won't happen again. But yeah, so yeah, you just don't do that. You call the person up. He knows my telephone number. There's no reason why he had to do what he did. It's inexcusable. He just thinks he's above things or above people. That's all. When you're worth, $25 million, that's just what you do. You think you can bully people, the little people, such as myself. He's bullying me now, but, he's got more money than me, but I don't really care. It's not about money. He can't take all of his money to his grave. The more money you make, the harder it is to get to heaven. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard that? It's hard. It's hard to get to heaven when you got that kind of money, because you think differently. You think so much differently than the average person. The average person's struggling in life. He's got the ups and downs in his life. And the person with $25 million doesn't have those issues. He don't. His family don't have the issue, the only issue they have is, is my son going to get in trouble? So what if he does? You got enough money to buy him a good lawyer to get him out, right? That's one thing I could say. Maynard Keenan tried poaching. No, he did not. He did not. He does. Maynard Keenan doesn't need anybody's money, especially $500. What the hell does a guy worth $200 million trying to pull 500? What good would that do? Seriously, if I had that kind of money, I wouldn't even. What the heck's $500? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. I think there's a song called "It Doesn't Really Matter." Well, I could write a song. It doesn't really matter too. I could write songs about all these things that I'm talking about right now tonight. I got enough. Anyway, I got enough stuff to pound out. Let's see what we got. I guess he took off. I got enough stuff that I can pound out an album's worth, but takes practice. Takes practice when you're doing music. Music takes lots of practice and time and effort. Yeah, you got to put some effort into it. Music is like anything. It's like anything. It's just like working a job. It's just like trying to do RVing. You know, everything. There's always an issue. There's always something, less or more, that you have to do when you're trying to do something. That's all. Less or more is less, and less is more. Whatever, you know. I write the songs. Let's see, what's that one song by Barbra Streisand? I write the songs that make the young birds sing. I write the songs that go every which way. I write the songs that you always know. I write the songs that everyone wants to hear. I write the songs that make the young birds hear. I write the songs that make everybody hear. I write the songs that make everything go. I write the songs that make me go near you again. There we go. Little bit of Barbra Streisand style there. Just a little bit. Yeah, she was such a superstar. Oh yeah, Barbra Streisand. I'm trying to figure out who her husband is. Her husband was not sure if he's still around, but I'm trying to think. What was her husband's name? You guys probably know. I just can't come up with the name right now. So, who was Barbra Streisand's husband? Who was she married to? The last person. Phoenix is soon to be uninhabitable. Really? How's that? Brolin, James Brolin. There we go. See, inspirational nomad comes up with the answer when I most need it. Yeah. Phoenix is soon to be. How's that going to be, Revelator Phoenix? Why would that be? I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't want to spend summers here. That's for sure, because I have a way out of here. So I have a few places to go in Flagstaff area for sure. But yeah, I mean, I could hang out at Cracker Barrel. I can hang out. Not too many. Cracker Barrel's the one place, and the other place is by. I'm trying to think of that place. Harbor Freights. Yeah, I can camp right over there. I've gotten away with it over there, but I'm not so sure. It's not so easy to camp in the Flagstaff area these days. Nighttime temperatures won't dip below. Yeah, I mean, that's when I'll be at Flagstaff. So Flagstaff will be nice. Yeah, Flagstaff will be about 55 at night. It'll be like here. It'll be like right as it is right now in the Phoenix area. It'll be just perfect. Blue Eddies. Do what? Charge your the Blue Eddies? No, I don't charge my phone. I'll tell you, I can show you how I charge my phone. I only got 12 people in here right now, but I'm trying to see how I can do this. If I can do it. Hold on a second here. Here real quick. Yeah, right there you can see see my USB port? I plug it in that cigarette lighter right there, and then this is how much solar I got right now. 12.2. That's how much solar I got. I got 46.3 coming in. Yeah, that's what we're at right now. Let me squeeze this down here. But yeah, I plug. I want like 3 more of these over here. 3 more cigarette lighter plugs. Let me kind of hold on a second here. Let me get this. Let me get this straightened out here. Hold on a second here. I used to have a channel that used to be called, hold on a second here, but I haven't seen them in here in a while. So, let's see. South of the equator is on fire. There's some interesting things going on right now. I mean, first of all, we just had a tsunami on the west coast. We just had a volcanic eruption in the Tonga Islands, which is just in the Pacific Ocean. Just I'm not sure how many miles that is off of the California coast, but let's just say a big magnitude eruption occurs, let's just say there's multiple. There's like 3 or 4 of those that occur. Geez, that could be like Mount St. Helens, you know. That could cause some major problems. Yeah, it could cause a lot. It could cause fires. It could cause all kinds of things. Argentina is out. You know, Argentina has had some struggles. They're run. They're run by. They are a what do you call it? A socialized. They're socialized, is what they are. Their government's social. So socialism is their government style. I-17 is full of potholes. Be careful on. I don't have a motorcycle, but yeah, you know what? There's some spots on I-17 that are pretty rough. You know, you go up towards, let's say, Bloody Basin Road, and then there's like, what's the other place called? Yeah, you can take Bloody Basin. I've seen My Basic, the channel My Basic, geez, I can't come up. I just came up with their name. But anyway, this gal, she went up there in her minivan and camped up in there. It looked pretty cool. This is pretty scenic up there. And it's just out of Phoenix. Just out. I mean, just, I'd say 45, maybe 50 minutes out of Phoenix. But it's beautiful up there. Beautiful mountain scenery. Just really cool. That's all. Really nice. Then there's Agua Fria National Monument. That's another cool spot. I'm just giving you some heads up, nomads. If you're in the Phoenix area, you might want to check these places out. Then there's Horseshoe Dam, there's Bartlett Lake, there's Seven Springs, and all those places I mentioned are within reach of each other. They're within probably 10 miles apiece. So you could go to Seven Springs, come out of there. You can go to Bartlett Lake. You can hang there for free. You can go to Bronco Trailhead. It's another place just coming out of Seven Springs. Horseshoe Dam. You could be right on the Verde River. You can camp right on the Verde River. You could hear the river going through. You just don't want them to release a bunch of water. And that could happen, but only when, let's say, Verde Valley has snow issues and runoff coming off Mingus Mountain. That comes down and goes into the Verde River, and that runs down the Verde River and trickles into Bartlett Lake, and it goes in. Actually hits Horseshoe, and Horseshoe has to release water out of there down to the Verde River, the Verde River down through there, and then it goes to Bartlett Lake, and of course Bartlett Lake releases into more of the Verde River. And that Verde River connects with the Salt River in the Phoenix area. And that river goes all the way down up to Granite Reef, Swirl Lake. And then it gets released again. And then it off of Granite Reef Dam. And then that goes down the Salt River, which is in the Phoenix area. And that goes into Tempe Town Lake. And then there's called a rubber dam. They actually have a rubber dam that pumps up and deflates. So all that rubber dam actually holds all that water back. And that blew up, like 3 or 4 years ago. It broke. It disintegrated the rubber. The sun on that thing disintegrated the rubber. And it blew it up, and all the water ran out, just like the dam broke, and it ran down through the valley. And that water goes into the Colorado River. So anyway, but that's how that works if it ends up being that way, But I just thought I'd mention it, how the water system works through the Phoenix area, The biggest of the big lakes in the Phoenix area is Roosevelt Lake. And then that gets released down to all the upper, then there's Apache Lake, there's Canyon Lake, and then Canyon Lake, there's Swirl Lake. And then, like I said, then that all comes down the Salt River. And ends up in the Tempe Town Lake. So anyway, that's how Tempe Town Lake gets to stay full, because of the Salt River lake system. So, but I thought I'd bring that up just so you guys know. Little history of the Phoenix area water system. But without the Colorado River and without Lake Mead, Lake Powell, that's the only system of water we got. So we have to make it work for the whole city. for what? I don't know how many people are here. 3, 4, 5 million people. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting what happens. If we keep having a water problem, water issues, I don't know. It's hard to say. People are gonna have to start packing it up and going somewhere else. It's hard to say where you go. Where do you go? Phoenix, Las Vegas, California won't be getting. I guess they got the ocean, but can you take the salt out of the ocean water? I guess if you could do that, you're good. So I don't know. I mean, we got endless water if we could take the salt out of the ocean. I wonder if Argentina has lakes. Probably not. I don't know I'd have to look into Argentina. I don't know much about it. I know they're under socialism. So I know they're a socialized country, but then again, so are we. We just don't know we are. With this country is in a bit of trouble right now, just a wee bit. You know what the Bible even says that these things are going to happen. I believe we're in tribulation. That's what I think, and I believe I think we're running through tribulation times at these times right now. So that's something I could say at the moment for sure. You know what I mean? I mean what I say. I'm in here for 1 hour and 16 minutes and 24 seconds and counting. Argentina is without power from the heat wave. What are their temperatures right now? I know Australia is hitting some high temperatures. Australia's been getting in like what, 123, 124. That's pretty hot. They're drier. They have some humidity because they got the ocean there, you know. So I don't know. Australia is setting record. They've been. So I'm just saying things are going on, man. Things are happening, you know, and they aren't so good. So, you know, we got shelves. Let's see. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? I see the sea, the shining sea, and sunlight in the sky. Let's see, the earth is burning. Yeah, I would say, you know, that's a good way to put a channel. Do you see what I see? Yeah, I think what's going on is we don't want to see what's going on. We're ignoring the facts of what really is happening. I mean, our lakes are drying up, our water's going away. I mean, what's going to happen, man? You know, everybody's got to be prepared for something, because I think some hard times are ahead. They're much ahead of ourselves right now. We have to look at what's coming at us, and I don't think we're prepared for it. You know, what are people going to do when everything burns up? You know, January 20, 2000, Phoenix joins tribes, vows to prop up key reservoir. What the biggest reservoir in Phoenix, let's see, what do we got? Like in the Phoenix area, the biggest reservoir, water-wise, lake-wise, would be Lake Pleasant. And the next one is in the north, I would say kind of like the mid part of the state, about east, like midsection eastward bound, actually right by Globe, Arizona. 30 miles to the east, or to the north of Globe, is a lake called Lake Roosevelt. So that's a pretty good sized lake, and that and Lake Pleasant, those are the biggest. And Bartlett Lake is really low. I mean, that's a lake that needs water. Horseshoe is just a holding reservoir for water to come down, and so they can release into the Bartlett. And then from Bartlett back into the salt system, back to Tempe Town Lake. That's all that is. Let's see, the name of the star is called Wormwood. Wormwood. Let's see, a star high above the trees with a voice as big as the sea. Name of the star is called Wormwood. Wormwood. Whatever happened to Senator Gabby Giffords? She's around. Her husband, you know who her husband is. He's the astronaut, Mark Kelly. He's a congressperson, or actually he's a senator. Excuse me. He's a senator, and his wife is Gabby Giffords. Yeah, that's Mark Kelly. In case you guys don't know, so, and she was shot and suffered some brain damage from the gunshot to her head, and that was kind of a bad thing that occurred. That's not so good, and everybody needs to pray for her because she's still going through rough times, you know. So let's see, a third of the waters turned bitter, and many people died from the waters that had become bitter. You know, I think, you know, if you look at what's going on, you got COVID-19, you got all these things going on, and you look at everything, and you just, you know, things aren't so good, you know. We're under hard times, for sure. We all got to keep our heads up and keep our chins up and play our fair part and try to make things happen the best we can and make things better for the best that we can, you know. And that's all we can do for all of us, you know. We all have to play a part in preservation and making things the way they can be, you know, the way they should be. We can only do the best that we can do. You know, that's all we can do, really. And you know what else after that? We let the Lord do the rest. We do what we can, we let the Lord take the rest of it. It's the way we can do it. That's the only way I see it. You just got to be prepared for the Lord, you know. Be ready for him, because have him in your heart. He's your best friend, man. I mean, if anybody is anybody's friend when you're going down and you're not going to be around anymore, I'd rather be prepared for that over anything else. That's just what I want to do. That's just for me. But I can encourage it on to, and I could pass it on to others, as others can pass it on to the rest. But, you know, certainly that's certainly something we can look forward to into the future, you know, because some of us are younger, some of us are older, some of us in the middle, whatever. But like I said, we all have to play our part and do as we can do as citizens of this great almighty planet Earth, you know. It's one thing we can do. I called Mark Kelly's office today, and no one answered, and no one called me. Ha, man. You know, go figure on that one. Go figure on that, you know. That's just what you get. You get a senator. You know, what do you expect, you know? You want an answer for things, and they're not there to give them to you. Because they don't know, they don't have the answers themselves. Too many chiefs and not enough Indians, yeah. There's always more chiefs than Indians. That's a fair assumption made by Silas Jane. That's one thing we can say, honestly. But I don't have a big crowd in here tonight, but, you know, I think it's one of those subjects that I cover. It kind of puts people in depression, you know. People don't want to hear these things, you know. People are looking for more of an upbeat type of thing, you know. Now is the time for judgment on this world. Now the prince of this world will be driven out. You know, and then there's the evils. You know, I always see planet Earth as that's Satan's playground. We're nothing more than, we're just sitting here on Satan's playground, but we got to find, you know, we don't want to, obviously it's not for us to judge upon anybody. So, but we need to look at the Lord and ask his forgiveness, of course, and run with what we can. You know, like I said, we can only do, like I said, we can all play our fair share, and then we all have to let the Lord take care of the rest. That's all we can do. There's nothing more, with nothing left, nothing less. So we just, like I said, it's just comes down to that. So we will do our part. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to do what I can. Let's see, water is plentiful here back east. You know, because you got so much snow back there, it melts and you get all that water. See, we are not getting the snowpack that we normally get. The Colorado area hasn't gotten enough. hasn't nearly gotten the amount of snow that it's used to getting, and that's one of our problems. So that Colorado has to come from, all that snow has to melt in the Colorado area, and it has to run down, and it needs to come and then fill up. It needs to fill up, obviously, we need to fill up Lake Powell. Lake Powell needs, it's empty. It's only about 15-18%. And then Lake Mead's probably another 15-18%. So, and they're pumping that water out, and they're trying to let people from Las Vegas and California and Arizona and I don't know who else, Salt Lake, I don't know, Utah, maybe those communities are trying to drink out of that water too. So what are we going to have left in the end? I don't know. Time's going to tell us, you know. That's why we got some pretty good snowpack up in Flagstaff right now. Some pretty good amounts of snow that have been up in there. They're wanting more so they can, you know, keep more and more water to fill lakes and streams and rivers and whatever. Problem with Flagstaff, it just doesn't have rivers, you know. It's just got like gullies and washes. So, and it's funny because when all that water came down from the mountainsides up in Flagstaff area, it went into residential neighborhoods last summer and just from the monsoon waters and just destroyed homes, destroyed houses. You know, we're talking these houses were expensive, you know. There ain't nothing cheap in Flagstaff. There's not enough places to live either. So that being the case, nothing, or just not the room and the place and the, you know, Flagstaff's just not simply growing. It just has the same as what it's always had. But it's just not growing. You know, it gets a lot of college kids. It just has what it has. You know, there's not a lot of there's resources, but not like you'd think. You know, let's see, cool, clean water. Let's see, Davey, you ever go to the slabs? I've never been to the slabs, Ray. I don't think I'd be welcome there. I'm not a person that they would care for in that particular place. I think if they heard I was there, they'd freaking kill me if I was in the slabs, Ray. And I think I'm fair to say that. You know, I don't think that there's that many people going to the slabs anymore. The tribe members bypassed the slabs this year. They usually go there. You know, lots of people used to go there. You know, Mike Living Free used to go there. He don't go there anymore. Just, you know, a lot of bad things have happened. It's like, you know, people say about that place, like they do if you're going to Mexico. They want to say, hey, if you go to Mexico, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is why it's going to happen. You know, so I don't know. Sholo really took off. Sholo, you know, my friend Tim's in Sholo. You know, Mighty Tim. Yeah, he lives in the Sholo area. So he wants me to get up in there, but it's just tough to get up there. Just really tough. That's all. You know, if I have my, I don't know, it's hard. Pine Top Lakeside area. That's where his mom's got a house in Lakeside. Tim's mom does. So, and it's a nice house. I've seen it. I've not been in it. I've not been inside it, but it sure looks nice from the outside. You know. I drove by the slabs once. I think if you drive through it and not stop, I think you might be best off. It's the oldest text known to man says, God will return in his chariot of fire and destroy the devil once and for all. I have pictures of that. I have pictures of said chariot. Yeah, I believe. I think we're getting. Like I said, I think we're certainly in tribulation. Yeah, Flag. Let's see, Flag has the dog food plant. Flagstaff has a few things, you know. Flagstaff's got a lot of money in that town. There's a lot of money there for sure. You know, you could see it. I mean, you got, and you where all the construction is, all the industrial is right there off of Industrial Road and going through Flag. You know, right next to the it's right in between the train track You know, the train rides through, goes east to west. You know, so yeah, it's it's all right. And they got the the Harkins movie theater, and what else they got? They got the shopping mall. I rode a wheelchair that they had once when I was there. I like Flagstaff. They need to update their mall, though. Yeah, the mall is, it's one of the very few malls you can go to. Phoenix doesn't have any malls anymore. All there is they've only got 2 malls, Christown, and then there's Arrowhead Mall. Those are the only shopping malls left in Phoenix. All the rest have been closed. See, the mall is let's see, that mall is a postcard for 1973. Oh, the Flagstaff one is? It looked okay when I was in there. I was there last summer. It looked all right. I did a video. I went inside. I actually got this phone in Verizon inside that shopping mall, or Verizon store. I got a Cardinals, cap, one of those thermal caps, which I can't find anymore. So anyway, I wish I had that cap. It'd come in handy. Would come in handy if I was up in Flag for sure. A lot of retailers are ripping off customers now. Yeah, people are, that's the sad part. That's not the way it should be. I think we should hold off inflation somehow, if there's a way to do it. Don't let, retailers rip, the public off. Once you take everybody's dollar out of their wallets, they're not going to come back. You know what I'm saying? They're just, they'll say enough is enough, man. We're not coming back, So, it's freaking crazy. Flagstaff is a big ski. Flagstaff is a big ski town. Yeah. It just there's just not a lot of places for people once you leave the ski resort, there's not a lot of places to go to party. I think there's very few. There's a museum club. That's a place you can go party. I'm trying to think of some other places. Downtown Flag is a place to party, right there in downtown off of San Francisco, and that's all places to party, and it all crowds into one spot, There used to be some other places that used to be open and they closed down, It's just year-round wise, it's just hard to keep these places rolling, It's hard. Huge price games, and it's just everything's gone up so much people can't afford it, It's getting so hard. People always find money to ski. It's all the rich people that go ski. All the wealthy people, millionaires, whatever. They always have money to go up, and they got big 4-wheel drive trucks, and they could drive up there in the icy conditions and get up there to the mountain and ski. You ever go up to Page? I've been in Page. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I've been up there. I'd say about a good 15 years, right, since I've been up there. But yeah, I've been there. It's up towards right there at Lake Powell. And the reason why I went there, Horseshoe Canyon and Antelope Canyon are worth the drive. I'll have to, that's a bucket list thing. I'll have to go back and find a way to get back in there, and make it out there. There's another place I found years and years ago off of 40. What was it called? Coal Canyon. I called it Coal Canyon because you had a lot of coal inside the ridges of the mountain, and you just park off the ridge, off the edge. There was good hiking. It wasn't a bad hike. It was an easy hike back when I could hike, back when I could walk in there, but it was cool, it was a good place. I found some worthy places to the east of Flagstaff for sure. Then there's a couple other places too, there's always a place, you can always find something if you look hard enough for it, You just have to try harder to find more and more things. I told Dave's RV Life, I told him, hey, why don't you... He said there's nothing scenic-wise in the Phoenix area. I said, you're wrong. I said, you're totally wrong. I said, if you go north of Phoenix, 45 miles, if you stay on Cave Creek Road, it'll take you to all kinds of cool things. Great scenery. You could go to Cave Creek, Arizona. Great place. They make great beer there. They export their beer. They send their beer down. You know, it's drank. It's been being drank all over the bars in Phoenix. Just various places. But it's it's worth it. They got a nice. It's kind of like a tourist trap a little bit, but it's not really because it's such a unique place. It really is. I just and then the things that you find as you keep driving on Cave Creek Road are just unbelievable. You go to Carefree, you could off of Carefree Highway, you can almost go visit Hugh Downs, because Hugh Downs, from the former broadcaster from the big New York market, has a house up in there. So quite a few people. Dick Van Dyke used to live over there too. He used to live up in Carefree as well, actually in the Cave Creek area. Dick Van Dyke had a house, very nice house up in the mountains. It was real cool where he lived. His house is, I know exactly where his old house is because somebody showed me where it was. There's somebody else living there now, but certainly was beautiful. Still is today. And they used to show prop shots, just like the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch used to show the house. They did the same thing, but it was actually the real house that Dick Van Dyke lived in. They just didn't use it for filming in. They had a studio that they would film in Cave Creek. So, and they ripped that out about, I would say 3 to 4 years ago. The Dick Van Dyke Studios up in Cave Creek. So, some Phoenix historical talkabouts here for sure. Yeah, let's see. What do we got left in here? What else do we got? I think there are a lot of people took off. They got the heck out of here. Got out of Dodge. Had a big crowd. It had like 21, 25 people in here. You see the sky is burning. I believe my soul is on fire. You just gotta get good with the Lord, man. You gotta have the Lord in your heart. Your soul. And you gotta go to church and have somebody save you. I could probably do it from here, not tonight, but I will get all the proper words and terminology and everything to get you through that. And then when you're ready, when your soul and heart's ready to go and be there, then then we certainly can take you to that place and get you saved, And then you got to do your work, hopefully you're old enough that you'll, like me, I'm older, so I'm pushing 60, so I need to be close to the Lord, because if I'm not, then it's not going to be a good situation. You know where I'm going to go. I certainly don't want to make that trip and go to hell, that's for sure. So I have to do my part, play my part, and participate in everything to get me going forward in the right direction. And lead my way, and keep, and have the Lord beside me and traveling with me on all my escapades here on YouTube and otherwise. That's for sure. So that is for sure. It's one thing I got to say here. It's a shame. One thing that's the biggest shame, and I'm sorry for it. I'm very sorry. I miss one person. I miss a lot. In the YouTube community is Camo Dave. I really missed the guy, and that's funny. I didn't get along with him, and we didn't see eye to eye. He didn't like my channel, and and it's not that I didn't. I liked him. I liked his channel. I liked what he did. He was helping out a lot of YouTube channels, and he made people feel better, I think, in the community, in the YouTube community for sure. That's what I say, because then I. Honestly, it's a shame. I hope his heart it had to be. I'm just hoping his heart was where it had to be. That's all I could say, because I had a long talk. I had a kind of a long talk with him, a while back. It might have been, let's say, about 4 years ago, 3.5, 4 years ago. And at that point in time, he was saying he didn't believe in God. He didn't believe that there's a Lord. And I said, well, I don't know. It's for me. I believe, and I'm a believer, but, I would say you should believe. you should get your heart in the right place, and then, you know, and keep working at it, you know. But he obviously didn't want to do that. That's something he wasn't willing to do. He goes, I don't want to put something in, I don't want to put a lot of work into something that's not real or it's fake. And I said, you know, I don't know. I said, I can't, you know, if you're going to be that way, there's nothing I can do for you, you know. I could pray for you. That's one thing I can do, and I will do that. Ray harassed Camo to his. I think Camo Dave, you know, he drank a lot of booze, and he hurt his. I hate to say it, but I think he put a lot of stress on his kidneys and liver. He put a lot of stress on his liver with all the drinking he did throughout his life. That, I believe he was a serious alcoholic, and he needed to drain and clean up, you know, but he wasn't, you know, and if he tried to quit, he was obviously going to go through his withdrawals and stuff like that, because that's what he would go through. That's why he had to keep drinking, you know. Davey, in the most cases we get later in life is someone is that hearted towards Jesus. Chances are he died without Jesus, but only God knows that. Yeah, I mean, we don't know. None of us know where he was, you know, where his soul was or his heart. None of us know that. That trip. Everybody makes that trip all by themselves on their own. You take that trip, you make it. That's just what you do. So, but drinking had a lot to do with his death, I believe. A huge factor that is just my opinion. But, you know, yeah, it's just such a hard thing. You know, I'm sorry he's gone. You know, I miss the guy. I spoke to him a couple times on the phone, and I had a couple good conversations with him. He knew where I came from. I know where he comes from. He told me where he got. You know, I know he was a popular person back in the day with the media and stuff like that. And he worked in the D.C. area, and he played his fair share into doing what he did and stuff. And, you know, he made a difference in the community. I'm not saying he didn't, you know. And maybe his soul was in the right place. Maybe it was. You know, you don't know. Nobody ever knows. Nobody, till you get there yourself. If you know, that's why you want to make sure you're prepared and be ready. Be ready when it's time for you to go. Just be ready. You know, be prepared. You know, you gotta remember one thing. One thing you don't have to do when you go to your grave, or you know how you die, is you don't have to take any. You don't take anything but yourself, and that's it. You don't take your money. You don't need to pack up a suitcase. You don't need 3 shirts, 3 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of socks. You don't need none of that. Don't have to worry about that. You just go. It's your time to go. You leave. You know. Then you're at peace because you're at peace because you don't have all these pressures of the world pounding on top of you, telling you got to do this. This is what you got to do. You got to survive. You got to do this. You got to pay this bill. You got to pay that bill. You got to pay off the house. You got to do blah, 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 blah. It's just never-ending pain. It just puts stress. I mean, all these things of life just puts stress on you. And stress, you know what stress does? Stress just freaking takes us out. Puts us in the wrong place at the wrong time, and boom. You know, big fire, big explosion in your body. Then now you're freaking gone. You're out of here. And you could say, good riddance. I made it out of here, you know. Maybe that's what Camel Dave said. I said, good riddance. I'm out of here finally. You know, I don't cover the Nomads anymore, you know. It's not me and the Nomads. It's not me versus the Nomads. It's not me versus this Nomad or that Nomad. You know, whatever. It is what it is. We go just, we go just like we came with nothing. That's it. That's it, Paul Marcus. We go just as we came in with nothing. You know, and then, you know, and the richest people, see me, I know a lot, you know, come on, some of my friends I went to high school with are very wealthy, rich. Filthy rich, you know. And I don't know. It's all about money to them. Money, 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 and more money, and more money, and money, and money, and money. And then, I say to that, I go, the more money you have, Jim, my friend, I told him, the more money you have, the further you get away from the Lord. The further you get. The more money you have, and the more things you acquire, puts you further and further back in the line of trying to make it into heaven. It certainly can do that to you, You know that, Paul Marcus? That's just kind of how it is, Let's see, we never seen a U-Haul being pulled by a horse, as the saying goes. We take nothing with us. Yeah, we can't. Forget the U-Haul. We don't need trailers. We don't need all this crap. We don't. Forget the crap. The crap is just going to get you further and further and further away from, from where you need to be, If we know Jesus, we will be in peace. If someone dies without Jesus, it's worse than a horror movie, The Lake of Fire. Yeah, The Lake of Fire. That's it. Without Jesus, you just think you're in a lake of fire. If you don't have Jesus, you got to have Jesus. You gotta have him in your heart. He's the guy, man. He's the go-to man up there, for sure. He needs attention. He needs a lot of it. He demands attention from all of us, each and every one of us, whether we want to give it to him or not. If we want to, that's great. If we don't, he's like, okay, when it's your time, then that's fine. Then you'll go where you properly will go. And there's, it's one of those things. You hope, like I said, and I'll say it to him, blind in a gooch go side, whatever, whatever. But we just have to put the work in. I have to put work in. I have to find ways. This channel is one way I put some work in on this, and I need to work harder. I got to get a Bible with some big lettering. I really truly want to start reading some scripture in here, without a doubt. So that's something I want to do. It's too bad I can't get more, more people in here. Like I'm trying to think of her name. She came into Shemay. It's too bad I can't get Shemay in here from Camel Dave. It's just, I don't know why she won't come, but she should. She should come in here, because she could make a bigger, better difference in this kind of channel. We could grow things towards a different direction and make it that much better, if she wants to come in here. But so far, no bueno. Now, I've not seen her in Facebook either, That's another thing. I used to see her in there. Obviously, she stopped me in Facebook for whatever reason. It's all the people that have gone against me. It's just people that have gone against. Let's see. Justin Flom is live now. When the cops gets the girl out. Let's see. What about? Don't know what he's talking about. Some guy's gonna pop up about some cops getting a girl out of something. I don't know. Davey, I believe we care saved by grace. We cannot earn it or work for it. We do nothing to deserve the free gift of salvation. We just have to accept it. I accept salvation. I accept the Lord in all of the ways that I can. I do, because I know it's best for me, and besides, I believe in Him anyway. So, but all the work in the world, like I said, I try to do. A lot of people will say you got to do all the work. You got to put the work and effort in. You got to go to church every day. You got to go to church. And what do you believe in going to church every day? I believe you can go to online church. I believe in that. Than actually physically going to church, because it's hard for me. So you want to be good witness. I think it's great you trying to be a witness for Jesus. Yeah, I do what I can do. Shimei was devastated by the loss. But yeah, I'd like her to come in here. I think she could get some healing in here, I believe I made a step, towards talking about nomads in here tonight. I talked about my basic journey, I talked about, who else have I talked about? I talked about, God, who else I talk about? I talked about Ken's, hold on a second, I'll come up with it here. I always forget the name of his channel. Just trying to cover some nomads in here. If I can come up with them. Ken's, blah, 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 blah. Let me come up with his. I don't know. He's evidently I don't know where his channel is in here, but I'm looking for it. It's all right. I know. So Ken's. I'll just call him Ken's Travels. But some people in here probably know who he is. But anyway, she may not be ready, man. People deal with loss differently. Yeah, I know she was close to Camo. I know that, and and I try to be friends with Camo Dave too. I did try. I tried every which way that I could think of to do that. I spoke to him on the phone. I was in his channel. I talked about his channel. I talked about, I talk about a lot of nomads. I talked about what? Dave's RV Life. I talked about my basic journey. That nomad channel. I talked about how she covers, her end of nomadic living, and it's kind of cool. She bought a brand new, let's see, she should stay off of YouTube. She's going to stay off of YouTube? Is that what she's going to do now? I don't know what she's going to do. It's hard to say. She might, she'll probably come back on YouTube. She'll probably go into certain channels. She just chooses not to go in mine, that's all. I don't know. It's funny. You try to get a Christian channel going, and then some people just don't go for it. They don't want to deal with your channel. They do it. I don't know. It's like they're afraid. Who's that? That's weird. That is weird. Hold on a second here. Okay. But anyway, that's the scoop here. So we got a big crowd in here still. We're doing pretty good, 15 people in the house. But I play my part. I do my share. I do what I can, as much as I can, when I can, as much as I can, How else can I put it? Don't know how else, better way to put it. Hopefully Shimei pops out of it, and she comes to terms, It's probably, But yeah, I try hard, and if I'm not doing any better than that, guess what? The saying is, keep trying harder. Keep trying harder till you get there. That's what you do. If somebody doesn't like you, try harder to be better friends with them. And if they still don't, then you keep trying harder. You try hard. You try so hard that eventually, that if it don't work out, then you have to stop. Then you stop trying harder to become that friend of that person. It's one of those things. So, but you know what I mean. I mean what I say. If I don't say so myself. That's my slogan. Yeah, funny, there's a dude I've seen in here in a while was, what's his name? I'm trying to think of his name. Mike Living Free. It's another YouTube channel. Now he's become a channel that talks about products. So, a lot of people go see when they don't get, somebody talking about their channel from within another channel, then you have to find another way to grow your channel somehow. So you do it by selling products. You get products sent to you and you sell them, and you make money that way. Sometimes that tends to be an easier way of making money. If you need to make some money, Shimei can't hand making the YouTube content. Can't handle making YouTube content. You know, Camo Dave, you know, like I said, he was a an individual that he was upbeat. He at the tail end, he was working his hind end off on YouTube, busting his ass, just kicking and kicking harder and harder and harder is what he was doing. He never stopped trying. He never stopped trying hard at doing what he believes in. He never stopped. You know, because he really, you know, let's put it this way. The guy never went camping. The guy never got a chance to do that. So, but he liked people that were camping. He liked the people that were doing it, but he never wanted to put forth the effort to do it himself, you know. Not to say that he wouldn't. It just, he never, I think he was getting there, but never came around to it, you know. Fangirls are not productive YouTubers. But, you know, we all try to be as productive as we can, as much as we can get there, you know. We all put an effort in. We all put forth the effort. Sometimes we fall short of glory, you know what I mean? Sometimes we just do. Now, that's a bad thing there, but like I said, I'm almost growing a beard here. I'm going to have to shave this off. I'd rather not have a beard. You know, I look way younger without a beard. I'd rather not look like I'm a hermit just don't want to look like a hermit. He was in pain. Well, and look like, see, he was in pain. Who was in pain? Silas Jane? Who was in pain? I wonder who that was or is. You know, one thing I've noticed about you guys. What's that? What have you noticed about me? Let's see. You loiter way too freaking long at restaurants. Over 30 to 45 minutes is rude and disrespectful, huh? I was in, what? Well, no, I don't. I don't stay that long in a restaurant. Judith? You can't say that because I don't film when I'm in a restaurant, for one. I was in Kentucky Fried Chicken for what? Not that long. I ate my chicken, drank, what, three drinks or 4 drinks, whatever it was, and I was out of there. She probably mixed up his pills with his booze. Let's see. Who's that? Camo Dave? Mixed pills with his booze? I don't know what he did. I have no clue. I can't say for what, I can't answer for what he did in his life. Only he can. You know, he can, and he's the only one that can and will, you know, or did. And that's all I can say at this point, you know. But you know, well, you know, I tried my damnedest. I tried hard to make it as a friend in his channel, and never could. So I failed miserably on that account. Yeah. 45 minutes is cool. 30 minutes. Come on, when I'm sitting in an RV all day, I need something better than what I get when I'm trapped in here. Can't go or see anything. Yeah, I do anything I can to go see some scenery. Yeah. So what's wrong with that? You know, you're trapped in your vehicle, you broke down, you want to see something, you go see it any way you can. You know what I'm saying? That's all I could say. You know, but if somebody wants to knock me, then they knock me. I don't care. So what? So be it. So be it if Judith Ocknard hates my freaking channel. You know, who cares? I don't care. If she's got an issue with me eating in a restaurant, then so be it. I don't care. I could care less. You know? Let's see, that was all because... What about that? CG1? What about CG1? Of course, I don't talk about... We don't talk about that channel in here. We just don't. We don't do it for good reason, because we don't. And we don't have to, and we won't. We don't have to, and we just won't do it. We can't do it for certain reasons, but it is what it is. Robert Austin, welcome to the channel here, guy. Judith, a.k.a. Karen. So we got Robert Austin. You know what? I wish we had, God, I wish we had Bound the Roads in here. Wish we could have Bound the Roads back. I don't know where he went. He may have passed away. I don't even know. Something bad's happened with him. I just know that because nobody's heard nothing from him. You know, his telephone number is just blank. Camo's riff with you. Camo's riff with me? Yeah, he had issues with me. No big deal. Don't bother me. No, I don't have to worry about that. It's not my worry. There is no worries right now for me. Was you able to dump? No, not yet. We'll get there. We're working on it little by little. We're getting there. We'll get this vehicle running. I'll hopefully make it to a dump station. Got to be one. Not sure where there's one near here, except for maybe going to an RV park that could actually take in an older vehicle, older than 10 years, and you go in there and you get a spot for the night and you dump your tank. That's the best way to do it that I could see fit, whatever to do, but we'll see. Unlicensed internet social worker, I guess. That's what we got you here tonight. So welcome to the channel. Welcome in here. Turns out, blah, 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 dodged a bullet by snubbing camo, huh? Did that person or whatever, or persons, I should say, they were snubbing camo, you mean? Well, there's a lot of people that didn't care for camo, not just one or two or three, four, but there were a number of channels and a number of people that didn't have any respect for him, What if Dave died on? I don't know. I don't know what to say about that one. I don't know. Let's see. But, yeah, there's so many people. The mobile traveler Randy didn't like him, didn't care for him, didn't want to meet him either. Went out of his way to stay away, too. Lots of people did. There were people that wanted to meet him. They were the newer people that joined YouTube that were trying to build their channels. They do anything. They do anything they could to grow their channel any way they felt fit to do so, And it meant going into his channel, That was a good way to grow your channel. And even that particular channel felt the same way and would have wanted to get back into it and get in there again. But unfortunately, it was too late. You never, and ever know when somebody... See, you could treat somebody bad, and... the next day, all of a sudden, they're gone. So what do you got now? I lost a good friend, that was a good, hard-working rock star person, He was a rock star in the local Phoenix area. Known worldwide, Go to Europe, everybody knew who he was. Great singer. He passed away at 49. So, even those Washington, D.C. TV folks on his blog trolled him. There's just, like I said, there was just so many people that didn't respect him and didn't like him. And he knew that. He didn't care. He still, because he had a big following. He had, 13,000 YouTube subs? It's a lot of people. Some money. He making money. He was making... I don't know how much he made, but he made money. He probably brought in about $4,000 a month off of that. So he probably could afforded to live in Scottsdale where he wanted to live. I don't think what he didn't know is how hot it gets in Scottsdale or Phoenix, for that matter. He didn't know. He had no clue how hot it gets here. It stays hot. It doesn't go below 100 at night. I don't think he realized that. So if he were, coming out here in the winter, oh yeah, of course you want to move here. Be best to go to San Diego, because San Diego, nice and cool, night and during the day, year round. So, but you come to Phoenix, Arizona, you're talking 118, 115 every single day. You might cool off to 100 at night, maybe 95 or something like that. And then the monsoon kicks in, it gets pretty nasty, muggy, but he's used to humidity, so who cares, right? But yeah, it's one of those things. John Sweet has to feel bad now. When's the last time you heard from him? You think he would have, somebody like him or, Camper, what's her name? Camper, what's her name? I can't even think of her. I think she's called, Shuttle Babe, Beach Cricket, Creative Salmon Salad. I just talked about Shuttle Babe, Beach Cricket, and here she is doing a video. So, John Sweet has to feel completely wackadoodle. Completely wackadoodle, huh? He was trying to grow his channel. Camo Dave was doing it for him, but he never got. And Camper Girl grew from 10 people all the way up to 850, 1,000, just by Camper Girl Marie or whatever. So she came in here a couple times and didn't come back. So evidently she didn't think much of my channel, right? Because she was a big Camo fan, and she probably heard all the negativity I had to say about him. And not really. I had nothing hugely bad to say about the guy. I tried to be friends with him. I made big efforts at the tail end before he died. Big efforts. Yeah. It just came crashing down on me because he didn't want to do. There was no way. Nothing good could have came out of that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing good could have come out from it. Camper Marie. Yeah. I got nothing bad to say about her. I got nothing bad to say about anybody. I don't hate anybody. I don't dislike anybody. I might get mad every once in a while, but it doesn't mean I dislike or hate somebody. I don't hate anybody. There's no reason to hate somebody. There isn't. She took it this week off. She took this week off on YouTube, huh? She's more than welcome in my channel. Yeah. I welcome Shemay. I welcome them all. I welcome all the Camo Day people. They can come in here. If they want to go head to toe, they want to go head to toe with me just because they don't like me, they could do that too. I don't care. I'll stand up and fight, I'm not afraid to stick up for myself, I'm not afraid to do it. I won't do it, so. But he was really, who was picky? Camo? Camo was picky with the people that he felt. He only covered the channels that did the great filming, the great edit. He went after channels that had good editing skills and stuff like that. That's what he aimed to have in his channel. He wasn't a guy to come into a live stream channel like I am. I'm a live streamer, live streamist. It's what I do. I think I have a voice here. I have a voice in here. I play a part. I do my fair share. That's all. And somebody got angry with me tonight. Somebody on Facebook got mad. So I confronted them. I said, "Hey, you tried to take some money. You clicked on an account. You should have called me first." He got mad. I go, "Don't get mad by trying to make money. If you're worth millions of dollars, you don't try to take $500 out of somebody's account. You never do that. Never. You never do that. I would never do that. If I'm worth, 50 or like $100 million like he is, I wouldn't do that. You know, I just wouldn't do it. There's no reason to take 500, you know, but I guess you give the 500 to your kid or something. But you know, the wife can handle all that. You know, that's what you get a wife for. That's why you get married. Me? No, it's not ever going to happen. My time is come and gone. I had my chance. It's not here no more. So it would have been nice to have somebody beside me, but that was long ago. She's long gone now. Who knows what happened to her? Good old Lisa. Who knows what happened to her? But it is what it is, you know. Maria's too old for YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. She's up there, you know, in age. I'm too old for YouTube too. Heck, I'm 59. Can't be too much younger than her. Maybe a couple years. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know. I know Camo Dave was, I think, 63, going on 64. So he was going to turn 64, and I think, not sure exactly when his birthday was, but it was coming up. And he just got through Christmas, you know. He was looking forward to coming to Phoenix for March, you know, and going to northern Arizona and sticking and going on the Aja properties, you know, and, you know, Aja, you know, property, whatever you want to call it. And spend some time there with the Nomad Ranch, and, you know, that was going to be a big party with him. It really was, but it never happened. So now the YouTube community is kind of like floating out there, just kind of sitting. Oh, February 8th? Okay. So he's going to be 64 then. So even he was up there in age. But he didn't act like he was that old, you know what I'm saying? Because he had a lot of energy. Kind of like my energy is on here, you know? I can go on and on and on and on, you know? 1958. Yeah, me, I was 1962. 58, 9, 61. So he had 4 years on me, so. A lot of people die. A lot of guys, you know, women, men die at the age of 60, anywhere from 60 to 65. Eddie Van Halen, 65. Yeah. Pretty sad. Yeah, that was a rough one for me. I was a big fan of Van Halen, so that meant a lot, you know, being able to have an individual like Eddie Van Halen, such a great musical, instrumentational individual, you know, with his guitar. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, so let's see, he was 57. He was 57 when I started watching his stuff. Okay, Eddie Van Halen? Yeah, oh my God. You should watch his videos early on and watch what he did. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. The guy could play guitar like, I mean, he slowed way down in the end, though. He really did. But that's what I'm saying. If you watch his older stuff, I mean, the stuff he did when he was in like 25 to 30, he killed that guitar. There wasn't anything he couldn't. There's nothing he couldn't do. There was just more that he continued to achieve on the instrument. You know, he never was a Monday person. Who's not a Monday person? Silas Jane. Who was that? I'm wondering. I don't know who that is. You know, I ask questions when I don't know. Camo Dave, Eddie Van Halen. I don't know. You know who's one of the most saddest people that were really sad when Eddie Van Halen passed away was his ex-wife, Valerie Bertinelli. She was at his side when he passed away. She was very heartbroken over that. That tore her up. You know, she was like, I forget how old she was when she met him, you know. But then imagine, you know, she was a celebrity and she hooked up with him, you know. Camo. Let's see. Oh, Camo wasn't a Monday guy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what he was. You know, I never could tell what, you know, he never would really say what he truly believed in, you know. That's something he never said or discussed. At least not with me. May have said it to somebody else. He may have touched, you know, a few. You know, I think a lot of men will strain their heart out on, you know, in term, you know, with talking to an opposite sex, the opposite sex, a woman, you know. But I mean, did he ever get married? No. Did he ever have kids? No. Did I ever get married? No. Did I ever have kids? No. Kind of like got the same thing in common a little bit, you know, but not. I wasn't a guy that worked at, you know, in Washington D.C. I didn't work with the industry in radio and stuff like that. You know, I think he had what DC. What was it? I can't remember what his damn thing was. DC TV or something like that. DCR TV. I can't remember. But I thought maybe his family would let somebody take his channel, you know, and work and run it, you know. I thought maybe Camo's family would do that. Then Camo died on Monday. He looked really rough and had bad color. Bad color in his face that morning when he passed away. Is that that's what you noticed? I didn't watch him, you know, at the tail end, so I don't know. Let me close this window up a little bit. Everybody can hear me in the parking lot, probably, but yeah, Eric Farmer cried. Eric Farmer cried when Eddie Van Halen died. Yeah, a lot of people cried, you know, when he died. I cried too. I cried for probably 2 hours. When I heard the news, it just tore me up. You know, I never expected it, but I knew he was fighting throat cancer. I didn't know that, but I thought he was going to get through it, you know. I thought he could get through it too, you know. Thought he could, you know, but he just didn't make it. Didn't quite make it. You know, the Van Halen was trying to get a reunion thing going with him. Sammy Hagar was one, and I don't know if there'll ever be a reunion thing for Van Halen. I don't know if there will be. Something tells me there won't be, because I just don't think Wolf Van Halen wants to do it. I don't know. I just don't think he has the what's the word for it? I don't think he has the ability and the strength to be able to do that. I think it'd be too hard on him, you know, playing all those songs, which he could do easily, because he's a great guitar player himself. And the guy could sing too. I'd say if anybody deserves to sing Van Halen, I'd say it's him for sure. Him and Mike, the bass player. You know, I think they could really do a good job. I think Camo got a little red in Arizona. You know, he was trying to find, you know, Nomads when he was out here, but they weren't here. They were in Quartzsite. That's where they all were. They were in Lake Havasu City. They were in Quartzsite. They're in Parker. Most of them were in Quartzsite. You know, I was in Quartzsite for 2 weeks. So spent little time there. Not enough time. I never met up with anybody except for one Nomad, and that was Tasha Teeling. But anyway, Tasha Teeling was the only one I met up with. So where else did I meet up with? I met up with the cops. So I met up with the Quartzsite police force. Yeah, that and Tasha Teeling. That's who I met up with. So and anyway, so. They said, "Where are you going to go?" I said, well, the cop said that to me. I said, "Well, I don't know. I ain't traveling now, man. I said, sorry, what, 10 o'clock at night? I'm going to sleep. I'm just going to find some place off the road. I'm going to crash. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll wake up in the morning. I'll figure out the rest. I'll take it from there. And the police go, oh, that sounds like a good plan. So when you can't freaking see at night, that's what you do. You know, let's see back. Thanksgiving. I'm trying to think when I went out there. So I can't remember when I got out there. Thanksgiving. Christmas. I'm thinking Thanksgiving. Yeah, I was out there. Yeah, that's right. I was out there for Thanksgiving. That's right. I was. What did I have for Thanksgiving? Chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken, that was, you know. Let's see. Wonder how Chief Ponce likes the RTR. I don't know. I could tell you there's a couple channels that are out there right now in the courtside area doing the RTR thing. I did the RTR thing one time, so you know, I could have gone out there. I was out there. I just had to leave. I had to get here. I had to get back here. So had foot care to get done here. So that's what I did. I was at Craggy Wash for most of it, yeah. And I was in courtside for like, I'd say a week and a half, maybe. Something like that. And I stayed, and the thing is, I stayed right in town. I was right at Silly Al's Pizza. I was right there. I was camped right behind it. There's an ice cream place right there. And I camped right there. It was like, how much was it? It was, it was a guy named, I'm trying to think of his name. Can't think of his name right now. But anyway, it cost $6 a night. So I know I paid for 7 nights. And then I paid for another 7, 8, 9, 10 nights. I had 10 nights out there. So, and I was right there in courtside. I hung out. Where did I hang out? I was right at one of those. There's a gas station I hung out. There was like a trucking stop right there, and I hung out there for, I don't know. I tried to get my internet to work, and I couldn't. I was trying to see if I could meet up with Tasha Teeling, which I couldn't do. So that failed in all accounts too. So yeah, I tried to do what I could do, and sometimes you fail trying to do things, you know. But you try anyways. You always try harder. Such as Mobile Traveler says. He goes, if you're not getting through, then try harder. And if you still don't get, then you try harder, you try more harder than that. So I got nothing against him. I like Randy. I've always got along with Randy. She got a hotel room. Yeah. That's probably a smart idea. There's not that. I don't know of any really motel rooms out there. Hotels in courtside. Not sure. God, where is there a hotel room there? Heck, I don't know, man. I never seen one, so I don't know. You know, you could go to Parker at hotels. You had the casino right there, the Blue Water. You could stay there. Those are beautiful rooms too. I took a look at those rooms. Matter of fact, I still could get a room there for free because I got, I made enough money there that I could easily get. I don't know. I have to find out how many nights I can get there. I'm not sure yet. So I never tried. But then again, I didn't want to stay can't even say it now. I'm just going blank. I'm getting tired. Parker. So anyway, Parker's got the Blue Water Casino, and it's a beautiful place, man. I didn't go there because good reason is because who was there? I had one guy that was out there that I didn't particularly get along with, and he was a pain in the ass. I can't even think. Gary Seiler was his name. He was out there. He was out at court. He was out at he went to, he left where I was camping, and he ended up going to Parker, because he can camp over there in the casino at the parking lot. And I could have stopped there too, but I just kept going on. I went to Quartzsite and spent a day, a night. That morning I took off, made sure I got gas that day, and took off for Phoenix. Like I said, by the time I get to Phoenix, I'll be rising. Yeah, so every room at Blue Water has a river view. It's beautiful, beautiful place. You got a nice indoor swimming pool too. You know, you go inside, it's just really, nice jacuzzi. It's just really, like 4 years ago, they remodeled that place. So Quartzsite is awful place to pay for hotel. Oh my, I don't even want to, oh my God, is that Quartzsite? If you're looking for the best restaurant, Three Families about the best restaurant in Quartzsite. And that ain't much. That's not much to consider. But then after that, you got Carl's Jr., you got Burger King. What else you got? You got Chili Al's Pizza, which ain't the greatest place. Let me keep thinking. They're not that much. A little taco hut, whatever, if you want to call it that. They don't have much to offer there. I'm surprised there's that many people that stay there, to be honest with you. There's just not that much there. And once that thing ends, people skedaddle out of there. They don't stick around that long. They take off to other places. Where do they go? Well, they wait about a month, and it starts warming up, and then they think about, okay, I'll go to Kingman. I'll go to Sedona, So you go through I-10, take I-10 and just whittle your way. Actually, from Quartzsite, there's a different way to go. They'll take you up through Wickenburg. And then from there, you just head up. Then you just head up into, there's places right up from there. You could just get up to 40 and shoot 40 across, or head up to 17, go up north in 17 and go to, like I said, hit up Cottonwood, Cornville. Cornville's got a place you can go 14 days. Let's see where there are places there. So there's some free I just stay right in town in Cottonwood. I got a place I could stay right in the parking lot. Nobody bothers you. I was there, I don't know, 3-4 times. Not one person ever bothered me there. So, but let's see, Chili Al's sucks. It's terrible pizza. Matter of fact, I had one, but didn't even finish one piece of it. Ended up throwing it away. Could have given it away, but anyway. The only good thing I had at Chili Al's was some beer, a Bud Light on tap. That was about the best I had there. And some iced tea and some water. Broke into RV. Boy, Julie Oxnard is going to continue to punish me here tonight. See, I'm not happy with this channel. Okay, what am I saying wrong, Judith? You tell me. You tell me. What am I saying? You permitted Lori back. Lori doesn't even come in here that much. She comes in here for a minute or two and leaves. So, but she came under a different channel, Judith. She came under a different way. In other words, she formed a different channel and came in here. But under her magical channel, she's blocked. So I could block her again, but I don't know. If I catch her saying some bad things about me again, then I would just totally keep her out of here. I never cared for Lori, you know that. Ha! That's funny how women hate other women. It baffles me. It almost makes me laugh. American Supertramp, Mission, High Jump, N70. I haven't heard from American Supertramp in freaking ever. Wonder what ever happened to him. He used to come into this channel. I have to subscribe him. Lori is such a classy, isn't she? She lives in Boston Tea Party. Yeah, she lives in Boston. She said she could take me to the Cheers bar. I'd have to get a motel room. You know how expensive it is to get a motel room in Boston? You know what that'd be like? It'd be highly impossible. It probably cost $1,000 a night. She's just trying to break my wallet. That's what she's trying to do. Yeah, she's classy enough, right? She laughs at me. She can laugh all she wants. I'm God's child, so I'm a God's child. So if she wants to laugh, let her laugh. Let her laugh. That's all I could say. I don't, I could keep her out of here. Why did she come in here in the first place? What's the point? What is her point to coming in here? Can you explain that, Judy Oxnard? Why is she coming into my channel? Is it just to aggravate? Is it so she could aggravate me? Is that what it is? Is she's just coming in here to laugh more at me or something? People are just super nice, and people. Let's see. That's one reason I don't care for her. I could block her anytime, Judith. So it's anytime. I could take her out as that. I could, she's already taken out under 2 channel names already. So I guess I might have to take it out on the 3rd one, right? Maybe. Coulda, shoulda, might, should, oughta, maybe, can, whatever. She's looking for a man. What's she looking for? What kind of man is she looking for? Who's she looking for? Who? I thought she was married. So she's looking for some man, huh? Silas Jane. So that's what you say, huh? Let's see. She abuses Tasha and she's mean to you. A Valentine, huh? She's looking for she's looking for a Valentine. Okay. So she's looking for some guy or some man to buy her something for Valentine's Day, right? So she's looking for something in that order, right? Let's see. We got here. We got AV tribe member. Who are we talking? We're talking about what's her face? I'm trying to think of her name now. Lori Teeling. Lori Teeling's who we're talking about. How she's vicious. How Judy Oxnard's saying is how vicious she is to me. How she likes to be viciously mean to me, She likes to toy with me or something or whatever. She wants you in her GoPod camper for a night. Oh, you're saying she wants you in her GoPod camper for the night? Really? No way. No way. She ain't looking for anybody for that. You kidding me? Let's see. She ain't worth to rock to throw at. She ain't worth the rock. She ain't worth the rock to throw at her. That's funny. You're funny, Judy. Yeah, I gotta say, you are a ball laughs. That's for sure. I will say that much. Yeah, she's something, man. I'm telling you, man. No wonder Tasha hates her so much, huh? No wonder there's so much hate there. Yes, Lori has been mean to you, and she's always mean to Tasha. I don't know why we have her in this hood Christian chat. No, she's going to be gone out of here. She's going to be out of here completely because we're going to make sure we get her out of here because she's just making a laugh job out of this situation. So Lori has made Tasha's life hell. Oh, she ain't making my life hell. She ain't hurting me none. She got nothing. She got nothing on me. So she thinks she does. She doesn't. You know, I'll just, the one thing I could do for her, you know, and I'll tell Judith this too, is that I could pray. I'll just keep praying harder for her, you know, because she needs a heavy praying done for her, because she is not in a nice place right now in life. She's in a wrong place. That's all I got to say. But it's not for me to say. It's not for me to say. I'm just saying that right now, I see her in a bad place. And that's all. That's all there is to be said. What she does about it is another thing, you know. See what she does. Will she turn it around? Can she turn it around? Judith Oxnard, do you think she could actually turn it around and be nice for one time in her life? This is the first time I've caught her stream in a while. Lori does need prayer. Lori does need prayer. Yeah, she does. But would it help? Would it help her if she had prayer? Would it matter? Would it make a difference for her? You know, with her attitude and how she likes to treat people, you know, being mean to them, for one. I thought Lori was pretty awesome. She just doesn't, she don't like me for whatever reason, but why does she come? You know, what gets me is why people come here in this channel, and, you know, why they come here? If they don't like me or the channel, why are they here? Why? She doesn't get she gets no other shot then when she's out of here. Then she can keep making another channel. Hold on a second. Let me close this window. It's getting kind of chilly. Getting a bit chilly out there. Yeah, when it gets to 50 degrees, it starts getting cold. I saw her fancy food restaurant video. I don't think Lori likes any of us in this chat. I don't. You know what's funny, Davy Tribe member, is that why does she come in here then? What is she here for? She's demonically possessed, huh? That could be. That could very well be. Why? Because she's good at being mean to people. You know, obviously Satan has a tight rein on her, right? Satan does. Let's see, you're her laughing stock. Lori's so romantic. Yeah, right. Lori's not romantic at all. No. Lori's not a romantic type. Let's see, Cold Night, Stay Holdings. I think she comes into this channel to keep Tasha out. You know, and she's not, you know, and Tasha needs to see one thing, is that Lori, if she thinks Lori's a regular in here, she's not. So why doesn't Tasha just come back in? Tasha's not blocked here. She could easily come here or come into this channel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Got 10 thumbs up in this channel tonight. 2 hours and 38 minutes. 25 seconds talking in here. I think she comes in this channel to keep Tasha out. She used to... they used to burn witches at the stake. I'm just saying. Revelator Phoenix from the Camo Dave channel. Yeah. Making a statement here. See, Lori's streams are like a fun date. You know, I don't think she would be much of a person to be on a date with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't be. I mean, how much fun could you have with this girl on a date? How much fun? How much fun does anybody think that this girl could be on a whatever date. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Let's see, you railroaded Tasha, jacked her wrench. I didn't take what big deal. So you take big deal. So I took her wrench. Who cares? You know, I said, how many times did I say I got 2 wrenches in there? One's mine and one is you know, Todd Nelson. Todd Nelson has got the other wrench. So straight jacket 85. He's got the other wrench. He keeps it. So because he does work in this channel. So anyway, he does work in this channel. That's why he has a wrench. And I know him personally, and I've met him, so I know who he is. Which one is Elvis? Elvis travels. Elvis Waddles travels. Yeah, that's who he is. Yeah, he don't care for this shit, and I could care less. He's not on YouTube anymore. He's terminated permanently from YouTube, and he'll never come back again. And if he does, he'll be terminated again. He's on Facebook. That's the only place he can, and he can't make money on Facebook. So, laughing online from the Camo Dave channel. Laughing online from the Camo Dave channel. Yeah, but Camo Dave doesn't have an operating channel anymore. Or does he, Revelator Phoenix? See, I said that I would take over for him. And I made a little effort tonight. I did talk about a couple channels here tonight. So, you know, the one thing I don't have to do is I'm not going to show pictures of the channel I'm talking about. I can just simply see, what I do is instead of going to their channel and reading through a partial part of it, I actually watch their whole video and I talk about it. So from start to finish. Because that's the difference that I do. So I do things differently. Because I have my own style. So I can't be like, you know, I can't be like that particular person. I can't do it. So I don't even try. I just be myself. And that's all I can be. That's all I can be. You know what I'm saying? Davey Tribe member, Davey, you need to ask the family if you can take Camo's channel. I don't think they'll let anybody take that channel. I just don't think so. I could ask, but I don't think they would see. I don't know. He may have made a note. Who knows what? But then again, I don't think Camo said anything or wrote anything because I don't believe he thought he was ever going to die. You know? You don't think that, especially with his energy that he had. Realistically, this channel could be 10 times better than... Yeah, this channel could be, 10 times better than Camo Dave's. Without a doubt, yeah. It is already. It is already better, but if I could get all of his people to come over here, but I got a couple of his people. You know, if I can get more, it's just so hard to get them because they're now, you know, they've all left Camo's channel. You know, his channel's dead. He's gone. He can't do anything anymore. You know, YouTube was his whole life. It's not my whole life, but you know, you think it would be, but it's not. I got other things to do. Got other places to be. I got to take care of my body, and I work. You know, I don't drink. I don't get drunk. I don't do stupid things. I try not to, and I take care of myself as much as I can. And that's just what I do. And the rest is all up to the Lord after that. So he never did build a large channel, though. He never did. He got like what? How much did he have when he died? I think he had what, 13,000 people or something like that. That's not real big. It's not nearly as big as some of these other channels. You know, I'm not a big channel myself, but I'm certainly, you know, I've gotten over 1,000. So Was it 1,700 something, or yeah, let's see, 1,170 people, or 70 plus people I got now. I asked Camo many times to recognize the Davy tribe, but he didn't like us. I think it's only appropriate you take his channel over and grow it bigger. I wish I could have that, because I'd be starting from what? Too bad I couldn't add my amount to his total. It would make it 14,000. I'd be just around the corner from 12.5, so it'd be like 13 something if I added mine. But that'd be a chunk of change. Let's see, Dave's 5K. Go F me. Change its goal to 10. Yeah, you could you're talking a channel that makes $5,000 a month. Yeah, that would be a huge difference for my channel. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, I'm working towards building. I did find out one thing though, guys. I did find out one thing. I called IRS, and I found out what the tax identification number is. It's not your Social Security. It's simply a business number they give you. So in other words, your YouTube has become a business, so they give you a tax identification number for the business, and then you put that in to YouTube, and you tell them, okay, this is my tax identification number. It's my business tax identification number. I forgot to update you guys on that. So, but yeah, I now I know. Now I could tell straight check it. I called, but they said that the line was too busy and I didn't get through, and I had so many other calls to make, and I was trying to find somebody to dump this tank in here, and I failed on all accounts. I couldn't find anyone that'd be able to dump this freaking tank. Nobody. Honestly, I can't believe I can't find one particular company to come out and do whatever. I should hire somebody, right? I should hire like one particular channel. And see, Camo's fund me is over 6,000 so far. So how much does it cost to bury him? The guy had to have been worth at least, what, 25, 30? He probably had investments. He might have been worth $1 million and we didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? He might have been jerking everybody's chain, His views spiked once or twice through 2000. His views spiked. Yeah, a lot of people, and it slows off. It tapers off, But if you could take over that channel now, you could turn it into something. How many people would want to take over that channel? There'd be a lot of people. See, Camo Dave's income was below poverty level on YouTube. Yeah, he was only, like I said, he was at 12,000 people. How much that paid, I don't know. He was trying to build it up. He was certainly working on it. He was pushing YouTube every single day, twice a day even. Putting in some hard work, Me, I come in when I can, whenever I feel like it. I haven't felt like much because I've been trying to get this damn freaking vehicle back on the road, When I say back on the road, just so I could drive it up from here just to go 15 miles up the road, Just to go to a different area, that's all, and camp out there and kind of move around a few places. And, I just got to get this vehicle to be able to do that, that's all. And see where it goes from there. See, Camo Dave's income was, a lot of YouTuber posers, huh? A lot of YouTuber posers. And there's, nobody's bigger than any one particular channel in here, Did Camo have a wife or job? Yeah, Camo actually had a job, I guess in his early days, but not lately, you know. His only job he had was YouTube. That was his only job, you know. You want to call that a job, but, you know, I guess once I get that tax, I got to work on getting that tax identification number, and then YouTube will throw me back my wrench or my my little money sign, so you know, so people could actually throw money at me again. So and it's not like everybody was throwing a ton of money at me, you know. They weren't, you know. Be nice if I could make, you know, a couple $100, you know, maybe $500 a week, you know, but don't know if that's possible, you know. If I had Shimei's money coming in here, I guess I could, you know. I could actually take a real vacation somewhere, hop on an airplane, put this thing in storage for a month, and go travel somewhere, you know. Hop on an airplane, go somewhere, you know. Something like that, you know. It's, you know, where would I go? Guess I could go to Hawaii, you know. Guess that's one place I can go. Would that be good for me? Not really, because I can't walk on a beach. I can't get around on a beach. So it's kind of hard to walk in the sand with your walker that you have, you know. Now, if you had a scooter, but the problem is, where do you put your scooter, you know? See, you're saying Camel Dave was a sexual deviant? I don't know what he was, you know. Be honest with you. Who knows? I guess it don't matter at this point because he's gone now, so. And who knows where he went, you know. Only one can say, you know. See, people came to watch Camo Dave and not Harvey Davis. You weren't talking. Huh?
Hey. Oh, man.
What?
My fucking jack is, the pump's fluid's leaking past the pump, so it'll only lift this a little bit, but it needs to be up at least 3 or 4 inches more to get that tank down enough to fucking do that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here on Granger looking at pump seals for jacks. They got one pump seal here, $700.
Whoa!
Like, what the fuck?
When you could go buy another one.
Yeah.
For like how much?
It's gone up to $150 now at Harbor Freight for the same jack.
Over $100?
$150.
$150 for the same jack. What's that, a 5?
It's like 3 ton, but
3 ton?
yeah, it's a Harbor Freight. You know, like I don't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a good jack, but 12 or 13
It's
years.
a $150 jack.
Nowadays, I bought it was like $90. But,
$90.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at Granger. Oh, I can just maybe get some pump seals for it, and, you know, because they'll sell to the public now. They didn't used to sell to the public, but you know, so a lot of these are like $20, you know, or whatever. But
Just an O-ring, huh?
Yeah, they're like nylon, round, little thin seals.
Oh.
Go around, but I'm like looking at some of these are like $461 just for a little pump seal. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This one's $700. What the fuck?
I had all kinds. When I used to work in injection molding, I used to have. I had access to all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah.
My boss once gave me a whole bag of seals and stuff, different sizes.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, he was calling me at my house when I was off of work, and, hey, Dave, you got that bag of seals? I said, man, you're going to take it back? He goes, man, you just gave it to me. And he goes, well, I need it back. I mean, I got a job. I need all those O-rings. And I was like, oh, crud.
Oh, man.
So he drove all the way over to my house to pick them up. You know, he goes, I'm going to be at your house. I'll be at your house in 40 minutes. I mean, maybe faster. I need those quick.
Yeah.
I got to get this job out. I got to get these parts, man. I'm down right now. I was like, all right, I'll give you back the seals.
That's crazy. Right?
I mean, what was I going to use them for? What else? I forgot what I was going to use those for.
Yeah.
I was going to use them for something, but he got them all, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. It didn't matter, really. I gave him those frickin' seals. He laid me off anyway, so what could I say? He did actually probably saved my life by doing it, because I suffered a heart attack somewhere in there, and didn't help my heart. Now I got to take Entresto, but at least I found another bottle of them, so I got a whole bunch. Plus I got this other little bottle. I'll take one before I go to sleep tonight. And Then they're going to send me this other stuff in the mail at your house. It's called Lasarda.
Yeah.
They're going to send me.
Look at this shit. Here's, I don't know what the fuck this is. Give $52 for the same fucking jack that I got right there, but it's painted red now. It's Pittsburgh. That's what brand it is. It comes with jack stands too.
Oh, this lady's asking what about the fly-by-night mechanic.
Fly-by-night.
Fly-by-night. There's a song called, was it Fly-by-night? Fly-by-night, dude.
He said he was a master mechanic first, and then
he said, yeah, he told me a couple stories, and
then he said, I don't even know how to work on cars.
I said, he tried to get that. I know he was cussing up a storm trying to take out the bolts under there. He was like freaking cussing.
Yeah.
Oh, he was pissed. He was not happy.
Yeah, he didn't have the right tools then.
No, he didn't. You know, because he had something that was going.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy. You know, it's like
a drill.
Like a drill. It was I think it was an impact drill.
Yeah.
He probably was using impact to try to get those bolts out. And he probably got. And he said that the exhaust was in the way the rest of the way. So.
Yeah, it's not really in the way. You just gotta. He just didn't get long extensions. He must not have long any.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he had. Like I said, I was inside the RV, so.
Yeah.
But when he dropped the jack, when I was trying to, he dropped it at the worst time. I was trying to use the rest of the bathroom back here, and then I freaking fell, and I grabbed onto the freaking door back there at the edge, and the crust between that and the. What was really bad about it is that, you know, that impact like that, they dropped it so hard, it could have broke my refrigerator, you know?
Yeah.
That's what would have really sucked, you know?
Okay,
if he breaks that freaking $700 refrigerator, I'd be pretty pissed off.
Yeah.
All my food in there, man. I got eggs and hamburger. I got like 1, 2, 3. I got like 5 pounds of hamburger in there.
It doesn't matter what browser you got on. I'm not going to change browsers on my phone just so I can look at Home Depot on my phone. That's stupid.
Yeah. I get that crap all the time on here.
We're sorry, but your current browser.
See, Davey, you're keeping it clean.
You don't want to sell many products then, apparently.
Yeah. We're keeping it clean in the channel tonight, yeah. Yeah, that guy was a joke, Judith. Yeah, he was a joke. I will say that, you know. As soon as I knew he couldn't do much,
that's for sure.
he said he could figure out the codes, and then he was like, he looked around, and then he didn't get anywhere there. Well, he said he took out the map, you know, what do you call it, the map, the map, what do you call that? The map
sensor.
The map sensor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sensor and the. You know, you could actually clean. I sprayed the one out.
Mass airflow.
The map air sensor.
Mass airflow.
The map air.
Map.
I can't even say it. Map.
Yeah.
Anyway, I took that on the Blazer and I sprayed it with some cleaner, and I don't know how much it helped it.
Here's a jack for $4,469. That's from Granger, pretty sure.
Whoa.
I was looking at $4,400 for a jack.
You could probably get a 2-ton, or you can go get a bottle jack.
Yeah, but a bottle jack's not stable enough, really.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to.
You have to get some wood. You have to get more pieces of wood.
Yeah.
Some 4x4s. I'd get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd get like 9 pieces of 4x4, and then I'd put a piece of plywood on top.
Yeah.
And I'd run a couple screws in it, on the ends, on each end, and then that way the plywood will keep the pieces stable there. Then you could put the jack on top of that at like a 2-ton, and then it'll go up from there. You get that up, you'd be up quite a bit actually.
Yeah, but the problem with the bottle jack is on the axle.
Yeah.
It's just not not stable enough. Because the bottle jack top is only about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, maybe at the most. That little thing on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, and trying to raise the axle on the axle. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
I guess you have to put the wood underneath, right directly underneath the axle.
Yeah, but that's not stable enough. Trust me, man. I've been doing this a long time.
No, you have to be on the frame almost.
Yeah, and it's too high to the frame and stuff.
That's why you need the pieces of the 4x4s.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I mean, floor jack's the only way to go.
Well, but safety isn't. I don't want the thing to fall on you either.
Yeah, right. No, Touring.
It's the last thing I want
Lowe's
to have
has
happen.
a Touring jack. I bought a jack at AutoZone about, I don't know, 20 years ago or so. It was $70, full size garage jack. And then some girl fucking ripped it off of me. My girlfriend lent it to this girl.
Yeah.
Transmission in her truck, and she kept it and moved or some shit. I'm like, man. But now you look at AutoZones online, and they're worth like twice as much now or more.
Everything's gone up so freaking much.
There's one at Lowe's. It looks like it's the same as one I used to have. $130. That might be. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I really can't do anymore right now. Those fucking aluminum jacks, the race jacks, like, okay, that's great, but the thing is aluminum. It's not going to hold, that much weight,
You can't, we can't get a jack right now because you can't get you can't buy anything right now.
Right.
So tomorrow is the best. Yeah. I got to leave for the doctor at about, let's see, I got to be there at 3. Yeah. So the earlier I get there, the better. So if I leave, let's say I leave at 1 or 1:30, I can get there. Probably take me 40 minutes to get to 2nd Street and Dunlap.
Yeah.
Not sure how long it's going to take to get to Dunlap and 2nd Street. That's where I got to go, and then
Yeah, probably 25 minutes, 20 minutes. Well, I mean, what, a ride, Uber or something or whatever?
A Lyft. I got Lyft on my...
Yeah.
I have to take a Lyft because that's the only one. Most of the Lyfts are, say, Uber and Lyft combination. Most people that have a Lyft is what they're Uber as well. Also, so if somebody's got Uber, then they're good. My case, I'm using.
Tell the driver if he takes the I-17 to go all the way to like the Dunlap.
That's what they did last.
Peoria, Dunlap.
That's what they do. They take 17.
Thunderbird, ramps are all fucked up right now.
So you got to go 17 to where?
Like Dunlap.
17 to Dunlap,
or
and
Peoria.
then, huh?
Or Peoria.
Or Peoria to stay out of that freaking mess.
Yeah.
It's a mess, is what you call it.
Man.
Here we don't have snow and ice on the road, but it's like we do because they're freaking tearing up the roads and shutting all the ramps down, so you can't get off at the ramp you need to get off. Instead, you got to go 5 miles further to get. You can go back, and then you have to fight traffic to go back the other direction, because that's just what this town is. It's freaking.
This Lowe's jack for 130. There's no free store pickup. In other words, you can only buy it online, Lowe's online, and have it delivered. That kind of shit is annoying.
Why can't this in Harbor Freight sell a jack?
Yeah, it's $150 for the same thing I got right there. See, part of the reason I got that jack is it's low profile. It goes down to 2 7/8. The lowest it gets. That's pretty good, for like Camaros or certain things and certain cars.
Yeah.
7/8 is really low for a floor jack.
See me, I have no place to even think about putting a flicking floor jack.
Yeah.
Not in this freaking thing.
Somewhere, but somebody'd steal it.
They'd steal it.
Right.
It's like they stole my bike.
Right.
They can't steal the ladder because I got a bike lock on it.
Some pretty good engineering I did with those those 2 bike hangers.
Yeah.
One comes. Anyway.
Yeah, no, that thing's been on there a while. Nobody's taken that ladder.
Yeah.
And then I got my compartment opens up. Now I got my other ladder in there, right. The telescopic ladder also in there, which goes up to the edge of the roof on the side. So it gets you up to the it's wider so you can so it's got good stability on it, and then what it was good for was being able to get up on the roof and clean the solar panels.
Yeah.
But when I was out at Lake Havasu, kind of a lost cause because of all the dirt with all those sidekick shit, those fucking things. Excuse my language. Bad language on here. I can't say that. I gotta not use that word. But yeah, all those people with the side by sides. It's funny because I met one couple that was eating in a Mexican restaurant called was it Chico's? Chico's Tacos. Chico's Tacos. Anyway, this couple seen my RV. They knew who I was.
Yeah.
They go, I mentioned my YouTube channel. They go, I seen your RV. I know exactly where you were parked. I can tell you right now where it was. And I said, yeah, you probably can. But don't say it when I'm on YouTube.
Right.
I don't want these freaking tribe members coming in here and coming after me, you know.
Right.
Keep them away from me, because I'm certainly I'm making it so I'm secret everywhere I go, man. Nobody knows where I'm at. So anyway,
130 at Harbor Freight. It's a Pittsburgh 2-ton. Oh, it's a low profile one too.
here's one lady, Judith. She's saying, I could climb a ladder, Judy. Yeah, of course I can, Judith. Not very good, but I can't tell you how well I could do it, but I do have 2 ladders on this thing. I got one that's the extension ladder, and then I got another ladder that, it's like $130. And then each ladder's worth what? I think I paid 100 and I think I paid 100, $99 for the one.
Yeah, where is that?
On the extension ladder, and on the other one I paid 130 for it. It was expensive.
Cottonwood or Flagstaff? Cottonwood, maybe.
That was I bought that. Where did I buy that at?
Flagstaff or Cottonwood?
It wasn't Flagstaff. It was in Cottonwood.
Yeah.
Because I think you were with me.
Yeah.
I was looking for locks, and then I bought that ladder there. I think it was Home Depot. Pretty sure.
Yeah,
or was it Walmart? No, it was Walmart. Yeah, I got it at Walmart. It was the last one. I don't think there was only one in the thing there for it. We grabbed the last one. But anyway, I don't think I've climbed on it or anything. Yeah. Yes, Judith, I could actually climb a ladder. I can't say I could climb a tree, but I could climb a ladder somewhat, I just got to have, the thing is for me, Judith, is I got to heal this foot. And I'm trying to stay off this foot as much as I can so it can heal. That's the big deal here. And that's one of the reasons I'm here in Phoenix. So I'm here the weather's nice. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but yeah, it's perfect as perfect can get. If I get my sleeping bag, it keeps me warm, for sure, yeah. I just put the sleeping bag over my head. That works good, Let's see. Somebody says Chris only works at night. Chris only.
All hours.
He works at all hours. He works,
I trade the market during the day.
He trades day trading during the day. I wish I could do that, but I don't have that kind of money. So.
Man, the market makers and feds and everybody else make it impossible to make any money. But I'm getting ready to switch gears totally and go like IPOs, maybe.
See, if you had a sure way of making some money, I could take a grand, maybe take 500, right. Take $250, just like you go you go to the blackjack table, with like let's say $100. Huh?
You're talking about that's about 5 minutes worth of losing there.
Yeah, it's about I didn't make I lost some. I won more than I've ever lost on a blackjack table, but I was lucky doing it.
Well, you got escorted out at one time.
Jim Moore left a message on here for me. He got really upset with me. I said,
really?
Hey, you should have called me before you tried to take money out of my bank account, guy.
Hey, man.
I mean, that was wrong what you did. I'm just telling you.
I imagine they'll get down to the bottom of who sent them that.
But I did say, you're one of the very first people they're going to talk to.
Right.
Just so you know, don't be surprised when a detective calls you and takes you into custody, buddy.
Yeah.
Because you're the one that clicked on the link. Nobody else did.
Yeah.
And all you had to do.
I don't know if they can do anything.
You should have called me before you clicked.
Somebody sent him the link, so it's not like he was trying to find get the bank or whatever.
But he knew my I said you knew my telephone number, Jim.
Still not right, but
you knew my telephone number. You could have called me.
You should have just not clicked it at all.
Right, that's what I said. If you just not clicked it, Jim, you should have reported it to the freaking bank.
Right, and the police,
and the cops.
I don't think he'll get in trouble, but you never know, man.
He probably won't get in trouble, but they're certainly going to try to get to the bottom of it for sure, because a crime was committed there.
Everything online.
This is the third time now out of my account.
Everything online, whoever sent it to them, they can find whoever sent it to them. The link.
Yeah.
but I'm sure they can. I mean, you know.
Some guy said I lost my life savings at day trading. He said,
Yeah,
lost
it
everything.
happens. No doubt about it. I've actually made some money in the last couple of years, but it's stopped making it. They changed, you know, they changed stuff. They about a year ago there or so, they went to commissionless trades. You know, and that was a smokescreen. I knew that the second I read that it was a smokescreen. They were going to take more money. You know, they changed the fucking time decay on options, so you know, it's decay starts decaying right away instead of wait until the end, last day or two. And anyway, it's all bullshit.
There's a lot of Lear jets flying out of this airport.
I think they're the feds, and I think the market makers, and anybody that can has some control over it, they're just ripping people off because the end of cash will be someday, but they're trying to probably just stockpile cash, you know. That's I don't know, that's what I believe, but who knows, you know.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody wants cash to be gone, totally. I mean, I don't really see how anybody could want cash to be gone, you know, totally. You know, all digital.
Since I got Mr. Tim, I said, what I told Tim, I said, Tim, what I need for you to do is stake out a driveway, and then I pour rock, like pebble stone in it, and then it packs down.
Right.
And then what you build a wall with no roof on it, but have a way to make a roof that goes over, you know, with like PVC or probably better with PVC, and have some brackets put in so the PVC slides in, and then you could put a cloth material over it.
I've seen greenhouses made out of PVC and whatever kind of material.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are doing it, but up where I'm at, the freaking coyotes will freaking tear right through that shit. Yeah. There's food, man. The birds will pick right.
Or the rats.
Rats will get right into it. So it's hard to keep them out. I don't know how you could do a garden. You know, you'd have to put
smell, maybe kind of scent that it repels them or something around on the ground or something.
I need something. I thought, well, Scott's got a shocking routine with a bucket, but you need it to. I could go on like a train track, but take the plywood and put it around. I don't know how we could do this, but in park, I want to be able to have enough room to park, like Scott's car, my RV in there, and make a fence that rolls, and put like with stainless steel, some kind of slippery metal. What do you call it? The slide.
So they can't climb over.
So they can't climb up on it. Right. Well, it's too slippery for them, and then and they can't climb under it. And then you put wheels.
Make a shocking fence.
Make a shocking fence so that once they touch it,
they will be running with their tail between.
You know, and then you put shock all the way around it at the bottom to go up. Maybe, I don't know, they'll shock them for what, you know, they get up 3 feet, and once they hit that, it's going to kill them. You know, that's what you do. And whatever it kills, then the wildlife's just going to eat it. You know, the birds and the coyotes. Those are two things, and then there's snakes out there. I know there's rattlesnakes.
I wouldn't make it enough to kill them, but you know, I mean, yeah, whatever. I don't know.
I just don't want them to get in the car and eat up the wires. That's all.
Right.
Start eating and chewing it. And that's what they're good at. Once you figure out a way to keep them out from eating your wires, and you could comfortably sleep in your place, you know, and then not have those freaking things. You know, your car's safe from the pack rats. You're good to go. You know, and then if they try to get in, they're just going to kill themselves trying to do it. What's that? Here's somebody talking.
They're over here. Some guy on his phone or something.
Huh.
Anyway.
So you gotta wait till.
I'm gonna tonight or in the morning. I'm gonna probably take it apart, take the pumps apart, and see if Granger has, you know, the size, whatever pump parts, repair parts I need. If they do, I'll probably buy them and go from there. But
you have to drive the Granger. Well, there's a Granger's right up here.
Yeah.
Right up around, just really right off of Rose Garden, actually.
Yeah.
23rd Avenue Rose Garden, I think it is. I used to go there all the time when I used to. Yeah. Not for mole works, and every time I came up here, they always ask favors. They don't have those favors anymore because there's nobody down up in this direction, you know. For them.
Tractor Supply too. They might have parts, rebuild parts for that shit. I don't know.
The Tractor Supply. Where's the Tractor Supply?
Up on Cave Creek, I don't know, somewhere way north up there. But
there's a state trailer. I don't know what they've got, but I don't know. I know they got a dump station that's free behind it. I did find that one.
67th and Northern?
No, it's Peoria and in 82nd Avenue. There's a dump station that's free right there. I camped back there, you know, for like a week, and then all of a sudden the cops got the one guy, and I seen the cops get him, and I got my shoes on. I drove out, and I went inside, and I bought the tailpiece to go, the 3-pronged or whatever, to the generator back here, so I can plug in. The way to go is just, like I said, the solar generator. I needed the cord, the big long cord, the 30 amp cord.
Yeah.
It's got the end plug on it. What you got to do is cut that off, and then bring the cord inside here,
Right.
and then you put the end back, the plug-in back on it, and then you plug it into the solar generator. That way it'll run everything in here except for the air conditioner.
Yeah.
It'll actually run a small air conditioner if you had one in here, but it'll run everything. And like I said, exception of that thing up there. But when the refrigerator, when there's low power, then that generator will run everything. Like I said, it'll rejuvenate. You know, make this. I think, what am I at right now? I think I'm sitting at. Oh, what am I at? 12.28. So I'll be fine. It'll go down to maybe 12.1 tonight, which is nothing. It's that refrigerator will stay running the whole time until it goes down to like after about 11.5. It drops to 11.4. Then that I can hear a cricket sound from the 500 watt inverter. And it'll go cheep, cricket, cricket. And I hear that and I go, fuck.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
And that sound gets annoying after a while.
Right, so I have to wake up, and I got my extension cord right here, so I plug it in over here if I have to, and I keep it ready when I'm not going to run the TV because the TV's going to consume too much. So, but yeah, if I could just, it's just hard to charge. I don't have enough power to take that inverter and charge up this solar generator. It eats up too much, and then it makes the power too low to make it through the night, and then I defeat the purpose of trying to. I could charge it up through the generator if I turn the. But then again, I need a generator to be able to charge these other batteries, which they don't do. It's not doing that, and that's what it was designed to do, but it's not. That's one of the reasons I need to go down to those guys in Mesa. But like I said, I can't get to them right now unless I tow this thing over there. Yeah. And I don't want to do that because then we're too far for you to.
Well, and the tank's kind of hanging down.
Yeah, there ain't no.
Way down right now.
There ain't no way. I thought about that. I go, I'm screwed right now.
Fucked it up a little bit, but
huh?
He kind of fucked it up. It's kind of sideways, so it's a little bit wedged at the moment.
Yeah.
But once they raise this thing up,
he should have put something underneath on the one side, and gradually brought it down level.
You know what I think? You know how you have a slot on one side of the straps. And there's like a thing that goes like this, but it's like this way, until you take the straps and you take the bolts off one side and then you move the strap that way and then it comes out.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to get it out that side.
See, what he did is he should have taken he should have did one just like it's like when I was putting molds back together.
Yeah.
You gotta go crisscross. And what he did is he took all the bolts on one side and then it just dropped like that on one side.
Well,
That's
if you had a jack under there, it shouldn't have been a problem. But see, the thing is, this thing's too low back there. You need to raise it out the ground about, raise
Foot.
it up about that much.
6.
So where you can, once you lower it down, there's enough room to get the pump out and stuff. Put it in. Yeah.
I think.
I don't think he was thinking about that.
No, I don't think he.
He said he really wasn't a mechanic. He just needed money or whatever.
He shouldn't have told me that, but he did. So when he said that, then I said, well, then there's no point.
You paid him a little bit for the fuel filter or whatever.
No, I didn't pay him anything for that.
Well, that's good.
So I got a. Well, is it still there? The fuel filter,
Yeah,
the new
old
one?
Yeah.
And maybe make sure it's still there. The old one's in the back.
Yeah.
I don't know where the new one's still there. I don't know if he took it off.
I don't know.
I guess you have to look for that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
I was looking back there looking for it. I couldn't see if it's still on there or not. But
I'll bet he took it.
They're not that much though. Yeah, he probably did.
I'll bet he took it. See if he took it. I'll bet money he took it. Yeah, it's a Christian channel. You're less than a mile from a dump station, a little dealer. I don't know if they have one there, Revelation Phoenix. From what I remember when I called there, I don't think they have one. The only thing I could do would be, which I can't do now because I gotta get the fuel pump in, get the old one out actually. So, but Chris's jack gave out, so he's got to go to. Got to come this way anyway because he's got to go to Granger's, and Granger's will most likely maybe have his seals that will fix the actual jack, because his jack is like $200 jack. Huh?
He puts the fucking filter on, but it's not in the bracket. It's hanging down below the bracket.
What an idiot!
Yeah, why fucking put it in if it's...
See, now you know why he said he wasn't a real mechanic.
Moron is more like what he...
Yeah, that would have fucking, you know what that would have done.
Yeah, well, it's hanging down this far, man. It's like...
So it's got to go in. There's a casing under there for it.
Pretty big fucking solid bracket. But
what a... See?
I have to get some of those little things, the tools to spread the spring to get it apart and one end, put it back in there.
Yeah, he told me he had to go get. Oh, he bitched about getting a part for that, or a tool for that.
Yeah, it's only like $7 or something.
I go, dude, you should. If you're a real mechanic, you'd have all that stuff anyway.
I've had them before, but I lost them. Or they're in a box somewhere. I don't know where the fuck they're at, but anyway, they're only like fucking $7 or whatever. But anyway,
this other guy's telling me that little dealer, little prices at a dump station. I don't think they do.
Over here?
They might. The little dealer, I'll call them to see if they do, but I doubt if they do a dump station.
We got that one on Bell and fucking 28th Street.
There's one at 28th and Bell, but I'm like far from it. Yeah. Plus, it's difficult to get your RV in there. You got to back it in.
That's right. It's full of.
Then there's always full of RVs, so you can't. Half the time you can't. You got to back in there. The way I got to do is just tell them, hey, back it in, man, because I'm not hitting one of those $500,000
right.
freaking RVs that's sitting there. So
Totally.
you drive it in there. I told the one guy, okay, I'll back it in. I said, yeah, I ain't gonna hit one of those. No way. I mean, if I liked it when the time I once was able to pull sideways in there, which is unbelievable.
Right. Now
I'm like,
trash dumpster and everything in
there.
Now they got that trash dumpster and stuff right there.
Yeah, they got a trash dump. That's in a way. There's a trailer that it's a freaking mess there. You know, and then it's $7 to dump there, which is not that bad, but still, it's just, then it's hard for me to be able to go. It's not hard for me to hook see, my RV's backwards, so then I could pull it forward if I could go straight in, but then I can't see myself going out. So you don't want to do that. You want to back in there, but then it's hard to get the hose. Yeah, it's just
not long enough to go forward in that way, is there really?
No, there's not enough room. I almost have to connect two hoses together, but you know, I think 10 is probably enough. I think I did it with 10 before, I think. But you know, it sucks, man.
Yeah.
It's just that's the hard place. If I could get the like 82nd and Peoria, 82nd Avenue, it's a sideways dump. Peoria and 82nd Avenue.
Oh, right at Grand.
It's no, it's not at Grand. It's close, there's State Trailers right there. It's a RV place.
Just before Grand, huh?
Huh?
Just before Grand, I guess.
83rd. It's 82nd Avenue
Past
and.
Walmart or right.
Huh?
Right. Must be. It's just past Walmart then.
People don't know that dump station. It's a free one too. It don't cost anything.
The roads are weird right there. Peoria's weird. It goes all this way and then cross the Grand. You know where
it's just
confusing if you don't know. Even if you do know the area, it can be confusing. Anyway, I'm gonna go. me take my jack and then I'll take it apart and see if I can get parts for it. If not, I'll have to buy a fucking new jack or something.
You got to come up this way for Granger's, because Granger's right here anyway.
Yeah.
So if you could find them there, now I don't know.
Yeah, I'll look.
You'd have to take the jack in there with you.
Yeah, I'll take the parts.
Yeah.
But,
take it apart and show, try to match it up.
Yeah.
It's the only way you could do it.
I could feel it. It was raising up a little bit, and then I could feel it. It was pushing. I could feel it. You could feel it, and pushing down on it. It was just pushing past the, fluid. Just pushing past it.
Yeah.
Lock. Anyway, all right, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and try and get going on this as early as we can.
Yeah, I got to get out of here because I'm sitting here, stationary. They're gonna say something to me. I just know it.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Well, you talked to them about it, right? Already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was parked over there, actually more that way.
Once they decide that's it, it's like,
once they decide that's it, then I gotta tow it somewhere.
Drive, or they have it towed off, or you can have it towed off.
Well, I got free towing. I got 5 tows.
Yeah.
I'd have 4 after this one, but I don't. I'm not saying I'm using it yet. I'm trying to get this drivable.
Oh, and Good Sam thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I got the Good Sam, so.
Only has 1 tow a year.
So if they, huh?
Your insurance or whatever.
Only 1. 1 a year, and then I talked to my insurance today too about the sending pills, and I got, if you look in that little dash area,
right.
If you put your hands in there, you'll see what I got out of the bag. Grab,
what bag?
Put your hands.
Right.
No, it's not in the bag anymore. Yeah, right there. Pull that out. Just pull that. Pull that bag out. It's a clear bag.
Yeah.
Look at it. You'll see.
Oh yeah.
That goes to the tool I got.
Little battery thing.
Yeah, and then there's a charger coming too that will charge up this unit I got.
Yeah.
And then that'll jumpstart this vehicle.
This is what came today, or my mail yesterday,
Yeah.
or whatever.
And then the charger should. I thought the charger would have came first, but I guess it didn't.
The charger or the egg.
There's a little charger. So it could charge up the device. I bought it from Walmart. It's a Walmart. But yeah, I've used it.
Plug it into AC power to charge it first.
Yeah, you charge it. How I'll charge it is right through here.
Yeah.
Right here in the back, and charge it up that way. It'll charge up your off a USB actually, and should take, I don't know, who knows how long it'll take to charge it, but anyway, once I get that charged all the way, you could jump it multiple times once it's dead. I mean, I charged this thing when this thing was dead.
Yeah.
It was like had like 1 notch on the thing, and it actually jump started it.
Huh.
This other guy wanted to use it like multiple times. I was in Cottonwood. He did his, and what he did is he landed on his oil pan and punctured a hole, and then he used quick steel to patch it up.
That's hard because you can never get the oil, all the oil from getting into that stuff. And
He cleaned it pretty good. He emptied it out and he cleaned it.
Yeah. Oh, he took the pan off.
Took the pan off. Yeah.
Well, you can do it then.
Yeah, he cleaned it all out real good, and then he put the quick steel on both inside and on the outside.
You sand it really rough sand.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know how he did it, but it worked. He said it worked and wasn't leaking. He needed to get out of there because the feds came in there and told us we had to go.
Oh man!
And I was ready to go. I just had to get some help packing totes in the pick. I had the white pickup, and I had this too. And I was at Cottonwood. But I couldn't drive 2 vehicles. And then there was snow all over the freaking ground. So we had to go through the snow. And it was all muddy too. But if I got this out of here, I got that out of there. The feds go, we need you out. Right? I'm already here, man. I'm out. I'm good to go already. I just need 2 more totes. And then I hired the mechanic guy to come over that lived in Cottonwood. I said, hey, I need your... So yeah, he charged me for that. So what a bum deal there, but had to do it, man. I had to get that truck, and so I parked a little truck next to this at Cavalera's parking lot in Cottonwood at the Mexican restaurant. Nobody bothered me there, not one. I was there 3 or 4 times. Nobody ever bothers you there. People go to the restaurant. Nobody cares about that back
I wonder
section.
whose property that is, because there's all those other businesses going.
Yeah,
south
nobody.
or whatever from there.
I sat there. And
You can get
there's
there.
like apartments, new apartments they put over there, and
Yeah.
nobody ever said
Little
anything.
back road, taking back way around there.
Yeah, and there's that back road. If you take the 60 and go straight through the light, it takes you right back in there to make that turn to get in there. A lot of people don't know that either. See,
Right.
I learned a lot about Cottonwood, and then karaoke singing was just a block away. I just go block through the light, shot through that first light after you get past, what was that called? Big Five Sporting Goods. And then the Cavaleras right there, the Mexican restaurant. And then there's another place called Juanita's, which is a really good place for Mexican food. I ate there one or two times, but hard to park in there because everybody in that town wants to eat there.
Right.
But if you go to Cavalera's, piece of cake, you know. I take the little truck and just pull up to the front, right where and I had a handicap thing there for the little truck,
Right.
and for my doctor, and I just pulled right in the front, right smack in the front of the door, and just had just a couple steps to walk in, and I was good to go.
Yeah.
So that worked out pretty well there. I'd still like to go to, they got good foot care there too. There's that, and then if you go there before Flag, and after that, then you don't have that much of a hill to climb from there. You just start off from there to head up the rest of the hill. It's a piece of cake. There's a different way. It's like 40-something miles to get to Flagstaff from there. I never took it, but if you go straight out to 17 and go north, I think it's more of a climb. Let's see, because you're at it is more of a climb because you're at 3,300 feet, and you got to climb all the way to 7, excuse me.
Yeah.
So maybe that other way. Either way, I think it's going to be a big climb.
Right.
But at least I got new brakes all the way around on this.
Going from, like from Sunset Point forward up to Flag, it's more, it's a good, but it's more of a, it's more straight instead of like when you're going up to Sunset Point. It's real steep, goes down, then real steep hill, then that last one is but the Flag, it's more of a more steady,
Yeah.
instead of real couple, instead of
No, let's say you wanted to go up to the rim to where Woods Canyon is, that's a really steep climb.
Yeah.
Once you hit, getting from Payson, I hate that strip. It goes way down, then it goes way up. And then you're coming the other way, you're going way up, and it's a way.
Jerome the back way.
Huh?
What about going to Jerome the back way? All those switchbacks and stuff.
Oh shoot!
That's pretty. More than a 2-lane little road,
I'll tell you a really nasty road, and it's called Perkinsville Road.
Yeah.
When you get up to Jerome, there's the fire station right that road. There's a road right next to that. Some idiot kids that were drinking drunk back in there, and I said, hey, I'm just trying to get to the pine trees. Which way do I go? I forgot.
Oh, no.
I didn't know that the road wrapped around. I thought it was where the fire department was. So I took the damn Perkinsville Road. What a mistake that was. Then I tried to turn around. I tried to put it in gear, and I broke the freaking gear thing off.
Oh, shit.
Then I was fucked.
Oh, man.
Excuse my language. I was screwed. I screwed at that point.
Yeah,
So I had to call. That's when I got that one mechanic guy. He was a mobile mechanic. He came out and got it in gear underneath because a big monsoon storm was coming.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't believe how close the edge of the road was with it. It was like,
Oh, man.
it was scary, man. It was like tight, too tight. And I'm like, he goes, man, this is crazy. He goes, you almost have to touch the edge of the mountain, otherwise you only have 6 inches.
Yeah.
And you're off the edge of the road, you're down.
Like those third world countries where they
Yeah.
have this fucking roads.
Yeah, that's what this looked like
I
too.
was like, no way, man. Fuck that shit.
If you took a semi, dude, there's no way I don't know what you'd do.
Yeah.
There's just no way. If a semi did that, they'd be dead in their doorsteps, man.
Right.
Because they'd have to take the trailer off. And how the hell do you get the trailer out of there? You can't. 40-foot trailer, no way. Those curves, those turns,
Yeah.
those turns were insane.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't believe it. I only went like 10 miles
And
in.
the locals, man, they all it's like barely one lane, and they somehow find a way to pass 2 big trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I learned I learned about, you know, even the road that you take, but at least it's a regular road you take up to go to Mingus Mountain.
Yeah.
Because I know the road.
Christopher Creek.
I know the road. Once you get up Mingus Mountain, there's a family camp area right next to the family, not next to it, but across the adjacent to that road, across the other direction, the opposite direction. You only have to walk. I think when I was able to walk, that was when I was able to walk, but it was only maybe 25 steps, and you're at it's the next road. Once you get to the family spot, right next to that, there's a free spot. All those spots on both the left and right hand side, but they're uneven. It's pretty tough to find an even spot. I looked around; it was rough as crap because of all the snow and people digging into the mud and stuff. It needed to be graded out. That's how bad it was back in there, but it was a free spot, and I forget how many days you could stay there. Nobody ever bothered me there. No ranger ever said nothing to me, and shoot, it was 8,000 feet elevation right there.
Yeah.
So it was even higher than Flag by 1,000 feet. So it was cooler. You know, it was cooler all the way around. You never got hot up there. And then there's a lake up there too. You know, if you keep going the other direction straight. And I just never took it all the way in because I'm like, screw this. I'm perfect right where I'm at. I ain't going nowhere. So, but it worked.
Man.
Yeah, all right.
When you get going.
So what time do you think? I don't know.
Gotta check my couple options I got. You know, in the morning at 7:30, but I don't know. You know, try and get going by 10 or so, I suppose.
Okay, and then you get over to, you know, because what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. Okay, so Granger's is open, but they're not open on the weekends, as far as I know. So you have to get there tomorrow.
Yeah.
For sure, otherwise you can't. So. Yeah. All right. Okay. Hopefully nobody says nothing to me. That's for sure.
All right.
All right. So you can lock that door. We'll be good. Okay. Yeah. It's getting chilly in here, guys. Hold on a second here. Somebody's talking over here. I don't know who it is. I can tell me somebody's going to talk all night. See, I'm talking all night. Coach 9500 is trashing burgers right now. Are you? No, I'm not dying. Do I look like I'm dying? No, I'm. Put it this way: my heel only is going to take a quarter, the size of a quarter to heal up. So that's pretty good. That's really good. So I've come a long way healing wise. So I'm good there. So. But I do have to take, I have to get a PICC line put in my arm, and I need to go through 15 days of antibiotics because I've got a bug in me that they have to kill. So we're gonna try to kill it. Let's put it that way. We're gonna give it a shot. Hopefully this works. That's all I gotta say. So anyway, Coach is trashing the Bergs. Let's see. We got Glenn 65. Let's see who else we got in here. What else we got in here? I don't know who we got in here. Revelator Phoenix. Let's see. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. Let's see. South of equator, everything is on fire. It's just a matter of time. I'm trying to see here what a few people are saying. I've been talking to Chris here. How much will the pawn shop give you for a Blue Eddy? Yeah, I'm not gonna give it to them. I traded hold on a second here. What are we saying here? Let's see. I traded a 61 million a year. Let's see. Hold on a second here. My taxes were 7. Whoa. Bids are manipulating the markets before crashing it. Yeah, they want to give you the illusion that you're going to make a lot of money. So you go there and then they take all your money from you. That's what they do. They just want to yank it, they didn't lower the prices of real. I don't care. My place is my place, so I don't care. Nobody owns it but me. So anyway, I'm not worried about that. So let's see who else. I got a place to park no matter what. I'm happy about that. That's one thing I could say. If they want to get down on RVs and so forth and parking here or there, I've got that solved. So they aren't going to be doing too much to me at the moment. So I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see who else. What else we got? Let's see. I'll call the little dealer, but I called them before. But I don't know if I called them on a dump station. But I thought I did, but I'll check it again. I'll double check. I'm gonna look it up. I can look it up right now anyway. Let's see. Hold on a second here. Let's see who else we got. Let me see who came in here. Let's see. I'm looking for them. Let's see. I lost my life savings. Okay, I've already been here. Covered. Let's see. Covered Colorado. Chris is trying to get me out of here, so we're working on that. We're getting there. It's a little bit of work. Just that guy did he did something stupid anyway. He put the fuel filter in the wrong way. We put it in the right way, but there's a clamp that it fits in. You know what I'm saying? It clamps in. They usually do that with these fuel pumps. They clamp in so they could potentially slide out, but not likely because of the way that they're made. So let's see. So what else we got? We got 10 people. We aren't doing too bad in here tonight, considering I was blabbing with Chris here. So let's see what else we got. Larry Joe was in here from neck down. I didn't see Larry Joe here. See, a lot of people come in. Let's see, Carlos Martinez Vesa in here. Let's see who else we got. Let me see. Who else do we have come in here? Larry Joe. Just squeezing it in there. Revelator. 19-gallon black tanks weren't meant to hold 25 gallons. I mean, what's here? See, let me see something here. Hold on a second. Let me see. So, Revelator Phoenix, what size black tank do you think my RV has? Revelator Phoenix. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, but I got a 42-gallon tank, or an additional one of those totes or waste containers. It holds actually 42 gallons, and I got one of those. It's made by Barker, and it's pretty heavy duty. It's got steel wheels on it, so it's better than the one that's made by Rhino. Rhino has an okay one, and it's okay. But the wheels have been known to break, because of the weight, So that's something I could say. Hold on a second here. Let me look at this. Grit Dave or what? Let's see. But yeah, I could, I'm trying to see trying to see the people that were in here, but that were up here earlier. I didn't see it. 19-gallon black tanks weren't meant to hold 25 gallons. Let's see. I got a 42-gallon thing. I don't know what size is in here. I have no clue. I'm not sure, but let's see. All these Biden voters complaining about prices rising. Either way, you know what? Here's the deal. The way I see it, it doesn't matter who your president is. The prices inflation's going to go up because the federal deficit's so freaking high. It is. It's through the ceiling. So when that happens, inflation just keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Up and up and away, the beautiful sky crashes today. It'll be just like that. Up and up. You remember that song? Up and away, the beautiful sky, no more. Something like that. Something on that order. But But anyway, you know what? Here's the thing. I think we're in tribulation, and the reason why I say that is because the Bible says that things will come to pass, and we're seeing we're seeing we're seeing the economy fall apart, and the whole world economy. It's not just our country, but when you have all the countries, and now you got China. China's economy's crashing. What do you think's going to happen to us? We're going down with it. As long as everybody else goes down, we're going down. It's like the Titanic. We're all on the Titanic and we're sinking. That's the bottom line, folks. There's no way around it. There's no digging your way out of this one. This one's good. This one's one that's gonna crush America, and it's gonna crush the world. And I think it's gonna turn into a new currency in a one world government. That's what's gonna happen. I hope it don't happen, but I think I'm wrong. I think it will. That's just my opinion. But hey, I hope I'm wrong. I do. I really do. I pray I'm wrong, but am I wrong? I think we're deep into tribulation, unfortunately. Yeah, but we got 9 people. We got to close it out, folks. We got to get out of here, and I got to get to sleep. I've been 3 hours 45. I can't believe how long I can go into this channel. It's amazing. I amaze myself sometimes. Sometimes I'm amazing grace sometimes, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad 95 is trashing the Bergs, though. He trashes people. He does. He's no nomad. He's never lived this life. So what? He lives his life in a freaking garage, for God's sake. What rights does he have to say anything? He plays a guitar, and he sings. He's average at everything he does, He's average, if not below. You know what I'm saying, people? You know what I'm saying? But I say what I mean if I don't say so myself. You know that? Know that saying? That is just my saying, It's what I can say and how I say it and the way I say it. But we got to close it out, folks. But I appreciate the 11 thumbs up. And I appreciate all you guys coming in here. Yeah, appreciate everybody. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel and helping this channel grow. And hey, we need to keep it growing, guys. We need to keep it going. Let's turn this into something special here. Yeah, we'll create our own with our own Davy channel, whatever. I don't need to run off of somebody else's channel just because I can do my own and I can do it good too. So, but I ain't dying, Carlos. I ain't dying. No, I'm not gonna die. Once I heal this foot and I get rid of that bacteria with antibiotics, I'm pretty good, man. Just keep my insulin levels good, and I'm gonna work on getting something where I don't have to prick my fingers. I can just scan my arm and do something like that. So I got to call my doctor. I'm going to call my regular doctor in Flagstaff and see what, I don't know if I have to see him in person for that or if I could do a virtual call on something like that. But I'll check into it, I will certainly check into it, if I don't say so myself. Yeah. But guys, we've had a good night tonight, and appreciate Glenn65 coming in here, and Revelator Phoenix, and unlicensed internet social worker. Who else here? Silas Jane, Taba Malaki. Who else came in here? Let's see. I'm looking. Judas Oxnard, Larry Joe, and I think I had Ken's I keep thinking I can't remember his damn channel name. But it's Ken's whatever. Ken's Travels, whatever. Let's see. Sent my returns and filtrate box to IRS. I called IRS because I was trying to find out my tax information number. So for a business, because you have to apply for that, which I didn't know, but I know now. But getting through those guys is another thing too. So, and after I get that in there, I'll get my super chat back, and my monetization will be back in there, and we'll be rolling. We'll get her going here. We're gonna get her done. So that's the way to put it. So I'm trying to look at who else I was in here. Let's see who else we got. Davey Tribe member, yeah, he came in here. That's right, and so anyway, that's what we want to. We just want to acknowledge everybody in here that came in here. Revelator Phoenix, of course, and Judith Oxnard, and everybody else. Mayhem, forgot to mention him, but he's mentioned now. We're good. I think we're good here. So, Carlos Martinez Evasive, and Glenn 65. We got everybody acknowledged so far. No, we're not working on the head gasket. We're working on an entirely different situation. We're working on the fuel pump. That's what we're working on. So that's it's inside the gas tank, unfortunately. Too bad it wasn't any easier than being inside the gas tank, but oh well. It is what it is. We're getting her done. Once we get that in there, and we'll see what this baby runs like, and hopefully it runs good. But we'll give it a test. We'll go up the road and see if it maintains its normal operating speed. Like it should. So, and if it's not, then it's I know what I can blame it on. I can blame it on an oxygen sensor or some sort. But that's I'd say the oxygen sensor would be the next blame, but I doubt it's that. I really doubt it. Possibility, but I doubt it. And if it was, that'd be simple fix. It's just a matter of screwing the damn thing out and screwing another one in, and plugging the stupid thing in. That's all there is to that. But I've been underneath it when I was able to walk, and I've seen what it looks like under there, so I kind of have an idea. I know what we're in for in case there's sensors that need to be replaced. So, but I don't think it's going to come to that. I think I'm pretty sure it's the pump. Pretty sure. That's one thing I could say, if I don't say so myself here. So, in the Davey channel tonight. So, but then again, we've done good tonight, and so we're all good to go, man. In the Phoenix of Arizona. Yeah. We're trying to get this thing up and going again, and get this thing so we can head up the hill, Not ready yet, but when that time comes, we're ready to rock and roll. We'll be climbing a big, big hill, I-17. So, I talked to a dentist, too, about fixing my teeth, too. So, about getting a set of dentures for the top, but the thing about those, you can secure them. You bolt them into your up above, up into the bone. So I don't know. Hopefully that holds up. The other way, it's really expensive. It's like $20,000. $20,000 for top and bottom. Be like $40,000 total. $20,000. That's a pretty good chunk of change. $10,000, a lot less. Half that price. So I might go that route. That might work out. I get a new set of teeth of the fronts, and the bottoms were fine. I got nothing wrong with the bottom teeth. I ain't worried about those. I got all my teeth intact on the bottom. Just the top, I got some messed up teeth on the top, but we could fix that. That could be fixable. The insurance will pay a portion of it too, so I don't know. I'll have to look. Gotta talk to my insurance about this, so see where it takes me. Make a healthy salad. there used to be places you could go like for like a buffet salad place called Super Salad, and then there used to be Sweet Tomatoes, and now they're both out of business. And it's like, now you got to make your own. If you want to make a salad, you got to make your own good salad, which is not a problem for me. But it's the fact that everything else that came with that salad, you had other things that you could get there. Like pizza and some other things, and rolls and biscuits and all that good stuff, You know what I mean, folks? So, yeah, we done good tonight. It's almost 4 freaking hours. Can you believe that? That time has gone by so fast. Yeah. Just like time goes by. And it goes by too fast, let me say. But yeah, I got like someone was saying, how do you talk so much and still you got your voice, man? How do you do it? Just do it, man. I get her done. It works out that way. So, okay, guys, we got to get out of here. And you guys have been great as usual, and appreciate. Like I said, I can't say enough for you guys because you guys are great people. You guys are supportive. You guys stick up for this channel, and you're helping this channel grow, man. We're reaching from one end to the other to grow this channel, and we did grow it some. We grew from what 1,160 people. Now we're at 1,170 something people. So that's pretty good. We're getting to almost 1,200 people. We're getting close. We're just like 30 something people away. It's pretty cool, man. So we're at like almost at the 1,200. So that's freaking bad. That is badass, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, and then 200, then you got 2, and you got 4, 6, 8, 10, and next thing you know, then you're at 2,000 subscribers, man. 2,000, man. That's a milestone, but that's what I'm looking at. Reaching the 2,000. I remember I had a mindset of 1,000 people. Now I'm at the mindset of looking at 2,000 subscribers for this channel. Yeah, that's amazing, guys. We get the super chat back, and we get I got my PayPal too. Man, we're not, and then I could get a few bucks in my pocket so I can have some money for the road, and maybe save the money you guys could help me with. I can put it into my my repair money. I'll make a separate account for that, so I can always have money in my account for going down. I got towing right now, so I got 5 tows a year for free, and it'll take me as many miles as it'll take me all the way up to what? I think they said 200 miles or whatever. So they'll tow me 200 miles, which is for free. That's pretty good. So that's good Sam's. And lockouts and tire changes and all that too. So we got that as well. Okay, guys, we're going to close it out. We got 7 people left in here, and we're going to go to sleep here, guys. We're going to call it a night. So I could get my butt up early. I got my doctor's appointment tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So got to leave at 1:30. So, and Chris could work on this thing while I am gone, and then I'll come back. And but anyway, that's the scoop there. So, okie doke, guys. Let's call it. We're going to get out of here, and you guys have a good night, and I'll certainly try myself. Okay, we're out. Everybody, you take care, everybody here, and good night, folks. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.